Oh boy, what a way to start off. What a way to start off. It's like I never left. It's like I never left at all. Of course you're right here. Legit like I never left. The more things change, the more things stay the same. As to be expected, as to be expected. Trying to get our thing started here. So glad football is back. Obviously starting off with the Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes with the ball here on third down. Over the top, it's caught, first down. Getting it to McKinnon. That's what you expect to see. That's what you expect to see from a Patrick Mahomes. Ain't nobody surprised by that. Hey. Getting everything started here. Mahomes, 1st and 10, quick throw. It is caught by Bell. It is caught by Gay. I love it. I love just like coming back to this. I love the vibe. I love the sense. I'm just glad to be here again. Football is officially back. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. 2nd and 5 here for the Chiefs as I continue to set up because obviously I did not do that. Why did I think the game was 8:30? Mahomes play fake here. Got plenty of time. Going to roll to his right. Rolls. He takes a shot, but he threw it out of bounds. Nobody was open. Mahomes he took a shot there, but he did get the ball out of his hands. Incomplete. Threw it out of bounds. 3rd down and 5 here for the Kansas City Chiefs. Like what I'm seeing from the Lions defense right now, they are putting the pressure early on Mahomes. What a way to start off. Obviously, everybody's a bit rusty. You can see it. 3rd down and 5 here. The protection hasn't been great so far, but you expect it to get better. Mahomes takes a snap, looking, going to try to step up, and he's going to get taken down. Good defense here by the Detroit Lions to start this game off, and it is 4th down. So both offenses start this game off with a 3 and out. Usually you see Mahomes get out of that one and just take off for the 1st down, but the Lions defense has been solid so far. So we've seen both teams or both offenses start with the ball. No one was able to get much going. It is what it is. What's going on to everybody in the chat? It has been a while. Bengals just made Burrow the highest paid player. Did they just pay him? They did. Wow. Breaking news on the live stream. Appreciate you guys for that. I was setting up. I was not on Twitter. Breaking news on the live stream. Joe Burrow just agreed to a new 5-year deal worth $275 million, making him the highest paid quarterback in football. He deserves it. He deserves it. You know, he helped the team get to the Super Bowl. Let's just say this. Joe Burrow's... Okay. Came in 2020, right? So he came in 2020. He was drafted in 2020. And what has he done so far? When he's been healthy, he's taken them to a Super Bowl. And if the offensive line would have held, chances are he's a Super Bowl champion right now. And then he takes them to the AFC Championship game where they almost upset the Chiefs again. Obviously, Joe Burrow is one of the best quarterbacks in football. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the game. And when he's on the field, Cincinnati has a legit chance to win a Super Bowl. He deserves his money. Congrats to him getting paid. Obviously, it was going to happen this way. It was an effect. It was a domino effect. You know, started with Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts getting his deal, then Lamar gets his deal. Okay, well, now that Lamar's got his deal, we can top that. Justin Herbert can get his deal. And now that Justin Herbert's got his deal, Joe Burrow can get his deal. So that's pretty much how it's gone so far. The next person you're probably going to look to get a deal, depending on how this season go, will be Tua. I think he's about to be due. Tua's about to be due, and the Dolphins are going to have to make a decision with him. We'll see how this goes. I hope the Lions win. What about you? I have Kansas City winning, but honestly, I would love for the Lions to win. It would be a great way to send a message to everybody that the Detroit Lions, they're here. They're here. They're ready. It'd be beautiful to see them do that, because a lot of people are expecting big things from them this year and think this could be the year they finally break through. I think they have a great chance to do so. And if they can upset the Chiefs week 1, that's going to do wonders for them down, especially early on in the season. You upset the Kansas City Chiefs, you're setting a tone early on that you're one of those teams this year that can actually compete. And that's fun. That's fun. If you're a Lions fan, there's a lot of optimism coming into the season, and you absolutely deserve to have this optimism. It's absolutely deserved. So I'm very interested in seeing how the Lions season is going to go. But tonight is a great night. It's a great night for them to showcase what they can do against the defending champions. Especially with Travis Kelce not being out there, that definitely helps out as well. It's just an opportunity for them to showcase what they can do. Either way, I expect them to come out here and do what they got to do. So the Lions are on the field here, 2nd down and 7. Second drive for the Lions. Goff's pass was deflected and almost picked off. 3rd down and 7 coming up here. Lions are starting off deep into their own territory. It's not fun where they are. They are deep into their own territory. It is concerning. It is scary. First game of the season. Shout out to my main man, Demon Reacts, with the donation. Appreciate you. Welcome back, my mans. Long time no see. The Ravens and the rest of the AFC will have an interesting season. A lot is going on. Oh, this year the AFC is a war zone. The AFC is a war zone. Tua's better than Herbert. That's a debate. 3rd down and 7. Goff. He's got time. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to reverse. Throw to his left. It is caught, but it is short. 4th down here for the Lions. They're going to have to punt this football. So right now, both offensive lines are doing relatively well in protection, but the secondary is holding up. Because it's easy to say that, okay, he's not getting protection, but Goff had plenty of time to throw here. The pressure was coming. They did send pressure, but the offensive line did a relatively good job holding off. He had some time, but nobody got open. The secondary was completely covered. Goff bought as much time as possible, but no one can get open. So right now, the Chiefs secondary, they're holding up, and they forced the punt on Detroit. Oh, they're going to fake a punt! The Lions are insane! They faked the punt and picked up the 1st down. This is week 1. What are they? Whoa! Oh, this Lions team is serious. Andy Reid was stumped by that. They really went, bro. There's no way. There's no way you're telling me Detroit just went for it on 4th down. They faked a punt inside their own 15-yard line? That's insane. That's insane. Oh, the Lions are trying to send a message today. They are trying to send a message. Who the hell does a fake punt inside their own 15-yard line? Against the Chiefs? Nah, bro, they're crazy. They're crazy. They're crazy. They're crazy. Wow. The Lions are trying to send a message. You got my attention. Going for a fake punt in your own 15-yard line, 1st down and 10 here. They're going to hand the ball up, pick up 2 yards. What's going on, Nicholas? Appreciate you stopping by. Long time no see, my man. Welcome back. The NFL season is here. Nah, bro. Detroit showing they got some huge, man. They got some huge guts, man. They got some huge guts. Who does a fake punt? Who does a fake punt from their own 15-yard line? It's 8, bro, there's 8.5 minutes left to go in the 1st quarter, and they just attempted a fake punt inside their own 15-yard line. That's crazy. 2nd down and 9 here for the Detroit Lions. Goff takes a snap, looking towards his left. He's going to fire over the middle. It is caught. 1st down, picked up by the Lions. St. Brown with the reception. picking up a first down. Can't wait for Ravens football this Sunday. Oh, Ravens football this Sunday is going to be amazing. It's going to be fun. I just can't wait to see these guys put up a show. I am so invested in this offense. We know nothing of what Todd Monken's planning to do. We're going to figure out some of this come Sunday, but we have to wait until then. 1st and 10 here. Goff taking this under center here. 7.5 left to go here in the first quarter. Play fake. Goff fires over the middle. It's caught again. Josh Reynolds with the reception, first down inside Chiefs territory. And the Lions are moving the ball well. I like what I'm seeing. I really like what I'm seeing from the Detroit Lions. We already know last year they had one of the better offenses. Actually, they had one of the best offenses in the league. In fact, they were a top 5 offense in the first half of the season. Early on, it was really the defense that needed to come together, which took some time. Goff right now 3 of 6 for 39 yards. 1st and 10 inside the 45-yard line for the Chiefs. They're going to run it up the gut, pick up about 4. 2nd down coming up here for the Lions. Detroit is trying to send a message with this drive. They are legitimately trying to send a message. Yo, Simple, what's going on, man? It's been a while. Welcome back. NFL football's back, and it's great to see you guys once again. Oh, my God, the Lions. The Lions are trying to send a message. That's crazy, bro. Bro, 2nd down and 6. They're going to hand this off again. They're going to get the edge, and they're going to pick up the first down and more. Gibbs gets down inside the 30. What a run here. FanDuel fans getting nervous because it was supposed to be easy money. I mean, hey, it's the first quarter. We still got plenty of time. I don't know why some of y'all would actually, pick who's going to win the game. That's kind of crazy. I'm just saying. Upsets happen way too much for me to trust. But right now, Detroit, bro, Detroit is sending a message. Dan Campbell is sending a message this year. It's crazy that he did that. What NBA and NFL team should I root for? I'm from Alabama. Okay, if you're from Alabama, you're going to look at Georgia teams. 1st and 10, quick throw here. If you're from Alabama, you're probably going to look more towards the Georgia's team side, so you're from the South. You probably, if you're looking to be towards your area, you're probably looking more towards the aspect of the Falcons and the Falcons and the Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks for the NBA, the Atlanta Falcons. But, it's up to you. It depends on what you're really looking to root for. Like, what are you looking for in a team? The Lions could be a sleeper team in the NFC. Bro, they're a dark horse team. I got 2 teams in the NFC that I think could be dark horse teams. The Commanders and the Lions. 2nd and 5, they're going to hand this ball off up the gut, and another first down picked up. The Chiefs defense cannot stop the run right now. Evo Gold, my man, what's good, bro? It's been a while. Welcome back. NFL football is back. Season is here. And the Lions are trying to send a message on this drive. 4:40 left to go in the first quarter. Detroit is coming out here with the intensity, the energy to try and match. Dan Campbell wants to make a statement week 1. He wants to make a statement. Nathan, my man, what's good? Welcome back. Football's back. Football is here. Welcome back. We missed you, bro. Welcome back. It's great to be back here. 1st and 10, another run. Going to pick up about 4 yards here. 2nd down coming up for the Lions. I'm just glad to be back. I'm glad to talk with all you guys once again. And let's have another fun season of football. I think the Bears will have a good year this year. They have invested a lot into their offense to make sure they've got the proper weapons and good protection for Justin Fields. They believe he's the quarterback of the future for them, and they provided him with the weapons to try to see what he can do. Yeah, I can't wait for the Ravens game as well, man. Sunday should be fun, Nathan. Sunday should be fun. 2nd down and 6. Goff's going to take this under center. 3:40 left to go here in the first quarter. Goff hands it off once again. Nah. That got smoked quickly. He tripped. Gibbs had the edge, but he tripped. Patrick Mahomes on the sideline, just watching. That's not something that's common for him in terms of being on the sideline this long. But Detroit's been running the ball so well. 3rd down and 6, 3:05 left to go. Can the Detroit Lions finish off this drive with a touchdown? This drive is where they've wanted to make a statement. Can they finish this off? Goff gonna take this in the shotgun here. The clock is running down. He's gonna take this. Goff takes a snap, looking towards the left. He's gonna fire over the middle. It's caught. It's in. Touchdown. St. Brown gets the touchdown, and the Lions strike first to start the season. That caps off a 14-play, 91-yard drive that took 8 minutes. What a drive by the Detroit Lions to set the tone to start this season. Great throw by Goff. You got crossers coming across the middle here. Beautiful execution by St. Brown. He gets a step on the defender. That's what you want to see, and he just takes it in. Easy touchdown here for the Detroit Lions. Fantastic drive by the Lions to start off this season. What a statement. Detroit came out here and made a statement. If they can finish this game off and find a way to win, they're putting everybody in the NFC on notice. Detroit with an early 7-0 lead. Oh, Charles, what's going on, man? It's been a while. What's up, bro? Welcome back. Kevin, my mans, welcome back. NFL football's here. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. 20 team who has an undefeated record this season. Beware of Washington because they love breaking undefeated records. Oh, yeah, they do. Funny thing about it is they were the ones that, I remember, they breaking 2 undefeated records. One of those was the Steelers. The Steelers were 11-0, and they beat them. They have a real good habit of going in and beating undefeated teams. They did the same thing with, I believe, the Eagles as well last year. AFC will be interesting this year. Oh, the AFC is going to be a war zone. Oh, okay. That's cool. I guess shout out to my sister who decided to just text me because she's where she's at. She decided to text me, and she told me to tell you guys, hey. So my sister says hi. Washington made Steelers go into free fall. Yeah, they did. They definitely did. The Steelers did not recover after that. You know, they kind of just went on a downfall, and it all led to them getting destroyed ultimately against the Browns in the wild card game. But yeah, my sister says hi, so shout out to her, who's probably just chilling out in her dorm room or whatever. I don't know. Will you be live streaming the Ravens game on Sunday? Oh, you know I'm going to be here. I live stream every Ravens game. As long as I'm at home and available, meaning I ain't got to go to work or nothing else happens, you know I'm going to be here live streaming the Ravens game. I'm here every week live streaming the Ravens game. The only games you would really have to be concerned, actually the only game you mostly have to be concerned that I might not live stream is Thursday Night Football. Because I have a disdain for Thursday Night Football games. But if they flex them and they're actually good, I don't mind doing them. Primetime games are supposed to be your best games. It's supposed to be those hard hitters. A lot of times we get garbage. This week, well, at least to start off the season, you've got a good matchup here because a lot of people believe the Detroit Lions are getting ready to take it to that next level and become a playoff team and actually compete. And from what we've seen so far, they're definitely trying to take those steps. Now, we have to see. Has Goff returned to his 2018 form? Has Goff returned? Has he returned back to looking like this guy that we saw lead the LA Rams to the Super Bowl back in 2018? If he's returned back to that form, with the weapons they have on this offense and the way their defense is slowly coming together, Detroit's going to surprise a lot of people in the NFC. We're looking at the Eagles and the Niners as teams that are going to be dominating, but the Lions could be under the radar. I think it's possible the Lions could win the NFC North. I still hold on to the Vikings because I look at the talent of the talent of the Vikings and everything they have together. I just believe in the Vikings' ability to. I get it. They're always up and down, but I feel like this year the Vikings will at least be consistent for 2 straight years. Though Detroit is coming. Mahomes on the field, 1st and 10, takes it under center. He's gonna hand the ball off here. What do you think of the Gibbs pick? I think he's solid. He's already making an impression early on in this game. I think he's a nice pick. He's definitely going to help improve the running game for Detroit, something that they desperately have needed. It's something they have really needed, man. They've really needed that. The NFC North is intriguing. It's very intriguing. It's incredibly intriguing, man. It is incredibly intriguing. And I honestly cannot wait to see how things are going to go down. 2nd down and 8. Obviously, the Chiefs' offense is missing Travis Kelce, who's the best player on that roster, but you still have to find a way to make it work. Defense is on it. Incomplete. He went to Gray, and nothing was there. Incomplete. 3rd and 8. Mahomes right now trying to figure out what he can get from these young guys. Listen, it's week 1. I'm going to push the agenda hard. I feel like I got to be a little bit more villainous this year. I got to be a little bit more villainous. If Mahomes struggles without Travis Kelce, I'm going to have some things to say. That's all I'm going to say. Because I know a certain quarterback in Baltimore that was constantly getting ridiculed for not being able to get it done, even though he had terrible weapons. Mahomes finds a man. He gets it to Gray. 1st down. Actually, no, he didn't get it to Gray. He got it to, I'm trying to remember the name right now. He got it to Watson. Yes, Watson. He got it to Watson. Isn't that one of their newer guys? Because was he on the Chiefs? Again, I don't know much about the Chiefs roster, but was he on the Chiefs roster last year? Is Watson one of the new guys there? Definitely. Joe Burrow just got an extension. Yeah, we talked about it earlier on the stream. We got that news live. They're going to do a little bit of an end around here. Pick up a couple yards. 2nd down coming up here for the Chiefs. But yeah, I'm just going to say, if Mahomes struggles, which I don't expect Mahomes to struggle. I expect Mahomes to, he's going to, again, it all comes down to these guys getting themselves opportunity. Mahomes going to deliver the ball. These guys just got to go out there and make plays. But all I'm saying is if he struggles tonight, I'm going to have some words to say. Because I know a quarterback up in Baltimore who prior to this year didn't have weapons to really work with besides Mark Andrews, and everybody was killing him. I'm going to just leave it like that. 2nd and 6, they're going to run this, and nothing comes of it. The Lions' defense is shutting things down. The Lions' defense is shutting everybody down right now. They can't run the ball on this defense right now. They can't. So it's going to be up to Mahomes right now until they can establish something. If they can get them to back off on the pressure, they could try to get something in the run game. But right now, these guys are committing to the run. They're making stops, man. Detroit wants to make a statement this year. Right now, they're doing a great job at it. 3rd down and 6 coming up here. Mahomes takes the snap. He's going to roll to his right. Mahomes looking to take off. Can he get the 1st down? Mahomes picks it up with his legs. And that's some of that Mahomes magic. Getting it. Did he get it? Is it close or are they going to mark him short? I think he did get it. He got it. Mahomes picks up the 1st down just before the end of the 1st quarter. And now, 15 minutes down, start of the season, Detroit up 7-0, Kansas City moving down the field. OBJ's first touchdown is going to be crazy. I can't wait for it, man. I hope we get that first touchdown Sunday. The Lions are the only team in the NFC who has not made it to the NFC Championship game or Super Bowl. They've never made it to an NFC title game. Well, I hope this is the year. The NFC is wide open. It's wide open, so I would love to see Detroit get there. I feel like they deserve it. Lions fans have suffered long enough. If they can finally get a team that can take them to the, hopefully the promised land, be amazing.
Obviously, whitening toothpaste can only do so much. That's because there's toothpaste white and there's Crest 3D White Strips White. Whitening toothpaste only works on the surface, but Crest 3D White Strips safely work below the enamel.
How about Zay excitement on Sunday? I'm excited for a lot of things. I'm excited for OBJ. I'm excited for Zay Flowers. I'm excited to see Rashad Bateman go right back out there and do what he can do. I'm excited to see these guys just go out there and put on a show, man. That's what I'm excited for. I just want to see these guys go out there and just showcase what they can do. That's really all I want to see. Whatever happens after this, whatever happens. I'm excited to see Sam Howell. I'm excited for that too. Again, I got to see what he can do. I can't fully dedicate myself on being on the Sam Howell train because I want to take things slow. I don't want to just rush into it. Ew, excuse me for a second. My charger about to die. Where is my charger?
With 80% less scrubbing, Mr. Clean Magic Eraser
Did not realize my phone was on the verge of death. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Sam Howell is going to do. Can't wait for a healthy J.K. Dobbins. Week 1, dude, I can't wait for a healthy J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards together on the field. Now, there's a bit of a concern heading into this week. Mark Andrews has been dealing with a little quad thing. And that is, it's a bit scary. But, you know, at the end of the day, we'll just see how things go. Oh, Mahomes might have been short. Is that what they're trying to say? Nah, they said he got it. 1st and 10 here for the Kansas City Chiefs. Quick throw by Mahomes. And they do pick up a couple yards. 2nd down here for the Chiefs. They got to score on this drive and tie this game up. Because this Lions team is ferocious and they're coming with the energy. They are coming with the energy. No question they're coming with the energy. 2nd down and 5 here for the Chiefs. Mahomes is going to take this under center. Play action. Rolling. Finds somebody over the middle. He gets it. 2. Valdez-Scantling. Oh, my mistake, Johnson. My mistake, Johnson. Actually, no, I was right. It was Valdez-Scantling. It was Valdez-Scantling. I don't need to freaking hesitate. It was Valdez-Scantling. Lions defense is doing relatively well right now, but Mahomes is starting to cook. Mahomes looking, firing over the middle. It's caught. Kirk, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping by. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Football is here, man. I'm doing great. How about you? Hopefully you're doing great. Hopefully you're excited for this NFL season. A lot of things going on, and I can't wait to see how things go down. Travis Kelce not being out there is a huge, huge advantage for Detroit. Skeezel, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping by. Welcome back. NFL season, it's here once again. Mahomes looking, nothing there. He's going to dodge some pressure. He's going to take off. Mahomes taking off inside the 15, inside the 10. He's going to go out of bounds. I'm so excited for the Fins against the Chargers. Bro, Dolphins versus Chargers is game of the week. Dolphins and Chargers is game of the week. I will not be live streaming and commentating over that game, unfortunately, because I'll be doing the Ravens game at 1 o'clock and then Sunday Night Football. But what I'm doing on the channel is I'm actually going to be doing a lot more reaction videos to the highlight plays, because there's so many games I miss because I'm either doing my live stream or I'm doing something else. And since I'm missing these highlights, I do want to watch it. So we'll be doing a lot more reaction videos here because I want to react to those highlights. And the Dolphins and Chargers, I will definitely be reacting to those highlights. They're going to hand this off here. 1st and goal. They get inside the 2. Who is texting me right now? Look at this one here. Inside the 2, 2nd and goal coming up here for the Kansas City Chiefs. Lamar's stat line for Sunday in the season. I don't have a prediction. Honestly, I don't know where this is going to go. He'll probably throw for 3 touchdowns. Let's say 3 touchdowns, 265 passing yards. And then for the season, he'll have maybe 35, maybe nearly 4,000 passing yards, 30-plus touchdowns. They tried to flip this to Tony, and Tony's going to get stopped at the 1. It's going to get stopped at the 1. That's dope. Yeah, I'm trying to do that. I'm going to be doing, there's some people on YouTube that occasionally do reaction videos to certain things. I'm going to be doing that too for the NFL season, because there's a lot of games and highlights I missed because I'm not either recording it or I have to go take care of something in between the after the Ravens game and before the Sunday Night Football game. So, yeah, this is a way I can be able to watch all the highlights of all these other teams and react to it. 3rd and goal. Mahomes looking, rolling, firing. It is caught. It's caught. Touchdown, Chiefs. Kansas City finds a way to score. They go on a 13-play, 75-yard drive that takes about 6 minutes. Who is messaging me right now? Beautiful. Beautiful answer. Beautiful answer by the Chiefs. Week 1 and 2 last season shows what Rashad Bateman can do with the full season. Yep. And I hope he'll have the opportunity to showcase that even more this season. For the Ravens, it's always been about health. They just have to stay healthy. So, Mahomes to Rice. New rookie. I believe he's a rookie or a young guy there. But Mahomes finds the answer and ties the game between the Chiefs and the Lions. So it's a 7-7 game, folks. Detroit's getting ready to come out here on offense, and we'll see how they can respond. Can they put up points and regain the lead? We'll have to find out soon. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Rashad Bateman can do. I'm excited to see what Odell can do. I'm excited to see what Zay can do. I'm excited for this offense. We don't know anything about this offense, man. We know nothing. We know nothing. Charles, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping by. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. NFL football is back, and we back here together again. So hopefully we have a fantastic season as my phone continues to receive notifications. The Ravens offense is about to go off. Oh, I expect them to put up a show week 1. But it's all about maintaining a level of consistency. They can put up a show in week 1, but when you go up against those tougher guys, you got to be able to showcase what you can do. And my hope is we will see the Ravens offense. My hope is we will see the Ravens offense do what they do against some of the best competition. So week 2 against the Bengals, I got to see this offense go off against that Cincinnati defense. We just got to see the offense play consistently well. Haven't hung with you since the Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah, that was a while. That was back in what? That was like late May, early June-ish. Actually, it was probably more so early June-ish. So like, yeah, it's been a while. It's been a couple months. And that was a good time. That was definitely a good time. Hey, man, I'm always down for a collab, bro. Be sure to reach out. Well, we'll figure it out. My schedule's always busy, but we'll figure out the time. I'm always willing to come on someone's show whenever I have the chance. Who you got, Niners or Steelers? This is interesting. This is very interesting, Josh. The Niners defense, especially with Nick Bosa coming back, the Niners defense is legit. They're going to be one of the best teams in the NFC, no question. They're going to be able to compete and challenge teams like the Eagles. But I'm on upset alert. I got the Steelers. Week 1, upset alert. If you feel like that is an upset, I'm telling you right now, there's always a team I look at as an upset. I've been looking at this game for the last 2 days, and something tells me the Steelers are going to beat them. I don't like picking the Steelers to win games, but I'm on upset alert. I think the Steelers are going to beat the Niners. I hope to God, as a Ravens fan, I hope to God the Niners beat the crap out of the Steelers. But something tells me about these week 1 games. For some reason, the defense comes out ready to eat. And I feel like that defense is going to make Brock Purdy's life a living hell. I'm just feeling it's going to be a low-scoring game. And in low-scoring games, I take the Steelers. In low-scoring games, I take the Steelers. I just feel the Steelers are going to find a way to get this week 1 win. I'm telling you, bro, I'm on upset alert. I am on upset alert. I got the Steelers beating the Niners. But I hope the Niners win. As a Ravens fan, I hope the Niners win. But I just think the Steelers got it. I think they got it on Sunday. Detroit back on the field. Third drive here for the offense. 11:50 left to go here in the first half. Goff is going to take this under center. They got to snap this quick. They took too long. No, that's a delay of game. There's no way they got that off in time. Detroit got the timeout just in time because that was about to be a delay of game. That legitimately should have been a delay of game. All these notifications. But yeah, for some reason, I just feel like the Steelers are going to take this. They're going to pull off the upset. I think they're beating the Niners.
So what about AI to generate
we need Owe to be the guy this season while Tyus Bowser is injured. We do. We legitimately need Tyus Bowser to be the guy. We need Odafe Owe to be the guy. We also need to see a lot of development from David Ojabo. And the hope is we will see a lot of development from David Ojabo. But I'm not fully sure. Yeah, Steelers are going to be a sleeper. As a Steeler hater, I got to be objective because the Steelers have a lot of buzz. Exactly. I think the Steelers have a great chance to honestly pull off a lot of upsets. First down and 10 here for the Lions. Goff looking. He's going to fire over the middle. It is caught. Great pickup of 9. Second down coming up here for the Lions. Luis, what's going on, man? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. NFL football's back. Great to see you here. They're going to go no huddle. They're going to sneak this and pick up the first down. Can't wait for the Ravens this Sunday. Me too, bro. Cannot wait for the Ravens to play this Sunday. It's going to be a low-scoring game between the Niners and Steelers, like a 17-14 type of game. Josh, you are right where I am, bro. I absolutely believe it's going to be a low-scoring game, and in low-scoring games, I take the Steelers down the stretch. That's why I have the Steelers pulling off the upset. If it becomes an air raid type situation where it becomes a shootout, give me the Niners. But if we're talking about low-scoring games, I'm absolutely taking the Steelers in this game. First and 10, they're going to hand the ball off here, pick up a couple yards. Who am I rooting for today? I don't really have a horse in this race, but, you know, I picked Kansas City to win this game, but I'm hoping Detroit wins this game because I want them to send a message to the NFL that Detroit's going to be good this year. Because we have a lot of hope that Detroit can rise to the occasion. So I would love for Detroit to win, but I picked Kansas City to win. So, honestly, I don't have a horse for this race tonight. I'm just here to enjoy. I have the Dallas Cowboys defense for my fantasy. Do you think they're the best defense right now? No. I think they're one of the best defenses, but not the best defense. You got teams like Philadelphia, teams like the Niners, and teams like the Steelers that challenge those guys. But I think the Cowboys do have one of the best defenses. Play action. Goff over the middle. It's caught. Beautiful catch inside the 40 of Kansas City. And Detroit continues to move the ball down the field. Beautiful pickup here. First down, Lions. In the NFC North, it's either going to be Minnesota or Detroit. Don't have much faith in Green Bay or Chicago. I think Chicago are going to surprise people. And I think Green Bay, depending on what we see from Jordan Love, they could be a team that competes or could be a team that just looks to try to rebuild off of what's being here. But I have the Vikings winning, though the Lions could be a huge upset. I mean, they could be a huge surprise in that division. I believe what you say is coming down to one of those two teams, in my opinion. But, you know, Chicago could surprise people too. They're going to hand the ball off here on first down, and the Chiefs' defense gets there. The Chiefs' defense gets there. I'm rooting for the Lions. I want us to get the 1 seed this year, hopefully. We'll see if that's possible. Jets versus Bills. Monday Night Football is going to be a good game. Oh, I can't wait for that. Bro, Monday Night Football is going to be a good game. First of all, week 1 starts off with a banger. Thursday Night Football so far has been good. Sunday Night Football, Cowboys and Giants, that's going to be a heater. Monday Night Football, Bills and Jets. I mean, we are getting blessed to start off the season. We are getting blessed. I can't wait for all these primetime games. And right now, this is living up to the hype because Detroit is taking it to Kansas City. 2nd and 11. Goff, quick throw over the middle to the tight end. It's caught. First down, picked up inside the 28. Down to the 27-yard line. First down and 10 here for the Lions. They continue to move the ball down the field. They continue to execute. They continue to make plays. That's what you want to see from the Detroit Lions. If you're a Lions fan, you're excited to see this team going up against Kansas City and playing the way they're playing right now. Goff looks comfortable. He's making the right reads. He's making the right plays. I love what I'm seeing from Jared Goff right now. Justin Fields has zero excuses this year. He's got weapons now. Oh, absolutely. And they've improved his offensive line. So he doesn't really have a lot of excuses to make. Let's see here. First down and 10. He's going to hand it off here. Up the gut. They're going to pick up about 2 yards. Second down coming up here for the Lions. Who do you think is winning MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, and Defensive Player of the Year? My picks are Jalen Hurts for MVP, Christian McCaffrey for Offensive Player of the Year, and Micah Parsons. I agree with you with Micah Parsons. I'm taking him for Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Player of the Year? Sam, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping by. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. NFL football's back. I'm glad to have you back at the chat. Offensive Player of the Year? I didn't really look to think about this. I may look to run it back with Justin Jefferson. 2nd and 8. Quick throw here. It's caught. And another first down picked up here. Chiefs miss Chris Jones. Oh, they are missing him majorly. The Chiefs are seriously missing Chris Jones. That man is in a hotel room right now in Kansas City with his feet kicked up and saying, hey, see, y'all can't stop the run right now, huh? Y'all can't stop the run. You know, it'd be very interesting if you had somebody that can help you with stopping the run. Oh, well, seems like you don't want to pay that guy. Let me just chill out in my hotel room. That man is not worried about a damn thing. With the way the Lions have been decimating them on the run so far, woo! Not having Chris Jones here is clearly taking a toll. Kansas City, you better pay him. Oh, fumble! Goff. Fumble happens, he just grabs it and gets down. A fumble snap takes this back, and it kills a great drive. Second down here. You can't make these type of mistakes. You cannot make these type. Oh! It's when the guy was motioning. You can't make these type of mistakes. That's a huge loss for the Lions offense, man. And they were having such a great drive. To have that happen is terrible. I like the tandem with Gibbs and Montgomery. Oh, I like that tandem right now. They are executing. Second down and 20. Mahomes once again just watching on the sideline. Can Goff get them some good yardage here? Second and 20. Quick throw. Oh, that's some good yardage picked up. That's some good yardage picked up. They might have picked up all of it, nearly all of it back. But it puts them in somewhat of a manageable situation to try and get something going. But yeah, offensive player of the year. Offensive player of the year. I'm probably going to look towards Justin Jefferson. Defensive player of the year, Micah Parsons. I agree with that. And MVP, you got a lot of people, man. Mahomes could look to run it again. Obviously, Jalen Hurts will be back in the conversation. Lamar is becoming a hot topic because of the new offense and the new weapons he has. So I think Lamar has a great chance. I'm not sure right now. Josh Allen's obviously going to be in the conversation. Joe Burrow could sneak up. Third down and 10. Quick throw here. It's caught. Fumble! The Lions fumble the ball and the Chiefs recover. First turnover of the season for the Lions, killing a fantastic drive. The Chiefs force a turnover, and just like that, the momentum switches, and Kansas City, their offense is coming back out here. Oh my God, that's a toughie. That's a toughie. Fumbling the ball right there is tough. Fumbling the ball right there is tough because it kills a great drive. Those last couple of sequences were terrible. The fumble snap that happens on first down because you have your tight end motioning and the ball just hits his hip, that's unfortunate. And then the fumble on third down. Even if you weren't going to pick up the first, you could at least got a field goal and taken a lead. But with a turnover, that gives an opportunity for Kansas City to come out and now see if they can take the lead. I expect Zay Flowers to win Offensive Rookie of the Year the way he has been cooking this offseason in the Commanders game. Oh, he'll have a fantastic chance. We just have to see him start off. I think in order for him to win Offensive Rookie of the Year, he starts off hot and then showcases a level of consistency. Consistently making plays and being great. He'll have a great shot to do it, but we'll have to see. We're in the new era. We're in the new era for Ravens football. We're in the new era where we finally have the weapons needed to compete in this era. It's not like we haven't, obviously in the past, we've had weapons to compete. Of course, the Super Bowl team. Of course, you have Torrey Smith. Of course, you have Jacoby Jones. Of course, you have the main man himself, Anquan Bolden. So you had weapons to utilize. We've had weapons before. You know, obviously back in 2014, you had Steve Smith Sr. included in this. So you've had weapons before. But I'm saying in terms of this new era, i.e. the Lamar Jackson era, this is the first time he's going to have legit weapons with him on the field. And we're going to get to see what he can do. Not to mention, you're going to have a whole new offense that is going to be built towards the passing game and built towards creativity and freedom to do what you want. Freedom. There's no control with this offense. A lot of freedom. They give Lamar a lot of freedom to be able to do what he needs to do. So he can make adjustments at the line of scrimmage. He can call audibles if he feels the need to. He can choose to, say, let's run this play instead of that one. They discuss and they do it. So there's a lot of freedom. The talent's there. I just can't wait to see how it's going to go down. I just cannot wait to see how it goes down, and it should be fun at the end of the day. I got TJ Watt winning Defensive Player of the Year. He's going to have a great shot. I think TJ Watt's going to have a great shot because obviously he's one of the best, if not the best, at what he does in this position. Definitely one of the best pass rushers in football. Is this just a video of the guy talking? Yes, it's just a video of me talking. This might be your first time on YouTube, but you actually cannot showcase the game on a live stream on YouTube. I don't know why people have to keep explaining this to y'all, but like, come on, guys, take your first time on YouTube. They don't show the I used to be one of those people too. Anytime I wanted to live stream the game, every time I want to live stream the game, I'm sitting here like, let me go on YouTube. And every time I'm looking on YouTube, it's never there. Do not go to YouTube to try to find a live stream of this game. Do not. Go look on hell, I recommend this. Go to Reddit. Go to Reddit. Reddit has live streams you can use. Do not ever go to YouTube. Do not ever go to YouTube. Raven C, what's going on, bro? Mahomes is going to scramble. Raven C, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping by. The season's back, my friend. Season's back, my friend. Should be fun. Should be exciting. Cannot wait to see what our Ravens are going to do. Should be fun. I guess you shouldn't put live stream in the title. I've been putting live stream in the title in every single live stream that I've done for the last 2 years. No one has had a problem with it. You might be the first one that's actually had a problem with it, bro. So, I mean, you make an argument, but this is the format I've done in each of the last 2 years I've been doing my live stream commentator. So I don't really feel a need to change. But again, if you're, again, I get the whole idea of assuming that you're going to find a live stream on YouTube. But bro, YouTube's been up here for a long time. You never find the games on YouTube. And even if you find one, it'll always have like, you'll showcase the live stream in the background, but it'll cover the entire game with some big link and say, click this link to go to this place. This is not the first time, bro. We've seen all the gimmicks. Never go to YouTube and assume you're seeing a live stream there. If you see a title where it says Thursday Night Football live stream, understand 9 times out of 10, it's either somebody showing a screen of the stats, or it's just somebody like me commentating and talking. That's just how it is. I would love to show the game. I have the capability to show the game, but I cannot do that on YouTube. Because when I first tried to show the game, they nearly took me out. And since then, I'm like, nope. Trust me, if I could show the game, I would do it. But YouTube, they are zoning in on any channels that try to show the game on YouTube. So we cannot do anything with that. That's why we do these live streams. We try to at least give you the commentary and give you the talks and try to discuss it with you the best that we can. If we could show the game, we would love to show the game, but we can't. Unfortunately, we can't. So, I mean, it sucks, but that's just how YouTube is. Until we ever get a situation where YouTube's like, yeah, feel free to show the game while you're doing your live stream. Until that happens, this is the format we got to use. So, it is what it is. There's a website called Stream East. The streams, oh yeah, they're about to take that down. I've heard that they're coming after these streaming services hard. So I don't know if Stream East is going to be up for much longer. I've heard about that. They said they're coming after that this season. So hopefully they don't touch it, because that's helped out a lot of people. My pick for Offensive Rookie of the Year is Bryce Young, and my pick for Defensive Rookie of the Year is Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter is an easy pick for Defensive Rookie of the Year. I think we're on the same page for that. Offensive Rookie of the Year, it's going to come down to one of those quarterbacks. So Bryce Young is definitely a nice pick. I think the rookie quarterback that plays the best is going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. The only outlier or exception to this is if one of these receivers goes off. A lot of people think Zay Flowers is going to go off this year. If Zay Flowers does go off, I can see him winning Offensive Rookie of the Year. You can start the stream on your channel and see how that goes. Trust me, if he starts that, bro, he's getting shut down. 2 seconds in, he's getting shut down. Do you live in Baltimore because you're able to watch every Ravens game? I don't live in Baltimore, but I do live in Maryland. I used to do that too. I used to do that all the time. I used to just try to find the game on YouTube. Never worked out. 3rd down and 5. Mahomes, he's going to float it towards the middle of the field. It is incomplete. And Kansas City cannot get anything done. 4th down here, they're going to have to punt the football. They are going to have to punt the football. Again, this Lions defense, they're putting in a lot of pressure on Mahomes. And again, I got to say, bro, we all know it. The absence of Travis Kelce makes things a whole lot harder for this team. Chiefs going to punt. Zay Flowers is a Rookie of the Year dark horse. Absolutely, absolutely. Chiefs miss Kelce too. Bro, they desperately missed Travis Kelce. The best player on your... Bro, obviously, it's not a one-for-one, but it's damn near one-for-one. Mahomes not having Travis Kelce because he has a lot of young guys in the receiving corps. Tyreek Hill no longer being here forced them to make the adjustments, but he's got some young guys here, some veterans, but you don't have a lot of talent at the receiving corps, which is something many people have pointed out. Mahomes last year did not have a lot of talent at the receiving corps, yet they were still able to win the Super Bowl because you had Travis Kelce there. Without Travis Kelce, it makes things 1,000 times harder because you don't have that guy that you know can go out there and win. Mahomes not having Travis Kelce out there is like Lamar not having Mark Andrews out there. It's just vastly different in terms of how things are going to be looked. So glad we have a home opener this year. Feels like it's been forever. Absolutely. I'm glad it's going to start off at the bank. 1st and 10 here for the Detroit Lions. 3:47 left to go here in the first half. They're going to hand the ball off here. And once again, look at this. The defense is struggling to stop the run. That's a pickup of 6 right there. 2nd down coming up for the Lions. The Lions continue to run the ball well. Meanwhile, you look at this defense for Kansas City, and you could tell that this run defense is not holding up well right now. Zay was getting yards without touching the ball. Dude is a PI magnet. Yes, he is. Gibbs and Montgomery remind me of Chubb and Hunt when they were on the Browns. Let's not go that far. Let's not go that far. I appreciate the credit, but let's not go that far. Let's give these guys a chance to showcase what they can do. It's only week 1. Goff going down the middle of the field, just missed his receiver. 3rd down and 5 coming up here. Cowboys, Niners, Bills, Bengals, Chiefs, Bengals. What playoff rematch are you excited for the most? Cowboys, Niners. First of all, we don't even know if we're going to get rematches of these games. Let's not look too far ahead. We are only in week 1. We have no idea who's going to make the playoffs and how the playoffs are going to look. There's a chance these guys don't even match up. But if we do get to see these matchups happen, the one I'm most excited to look forward to seeing is the Cowboys and Niners, because I just feel like the Niners will beat them for the 3rd straight time. And it's always entertaining to watch the Cowboys lose. I hope they lose at home in the playoffs this year. Goff gets sacked. That's a big sack right there by the Chiefs defense, because that takes Detroit out of field goal range. Oh, regular season rematches. Man, they're playing. The Cowboys and Niners have I didn't even realize this. I haven't seen the full schedule. Okay, I haven't looked towards the full schedule on a week-to-week basis, so I did not know these teams are rematching themselves in the regular season. Thank you for the context. Appreciate that, John. So, with that being said, if we're talking about the regular season, the matchup I'm looking forward to seeing has to be the Bills and the Bengals. Me personally, because I'm trying to figure out what happened to the Bills last year in the divisional round. Obviously, it's easy to pick the Chiefs and the Bengals because when they've met up, it's been magic. They've met up, it's come down to the wire, and we've seen Cincinnati get the best of Kansas City for the most part, but Kansas City was finally able to overcome them last year. But the Bills and Bengals, I need to see that rematch because I'm trying to figure something out about the Bills. Are we watching them decline? The Bills have been a Super Bowl contending team for the last 2 to 3 years. They've been one of those teams people have expected to get to the Super Bowl. And last year's loss to Cincinnati has been very disappointing because it just felt like in 2 years, Cincinnati just came and passed by the Bills for the 2nd best team in the AFC in terms of getting to the Super Bowl. Because it was supposed to be the Chiefs and the Bills. They were supposed to fight to see who was going to get to the top, i.e. the Super Bowl. Then all of a sudden, Cincinnati comes out of nowhere and just takes down the Bills, and now it's Cincinnati and Kansas City going at it. So I need to figure out something about this Bills team. 1st down and 10, empty backfield, Mahomes. Looking to take off, he's going to fire across the middle, it is caught. 1st down, huge yardage picked up by Rice. Gets it up to the 45-yard line. 1st down and 10 for Kansas City. 2-minute warning here for this game. For the start of the NFL season. 2-minute warning. Chiefs versus Eagles rematch 2. Oh, well then that's the game I would want to watch. Chiefs and Eagles. That's the rematch I want to see if it's in the regular season. Bills' honeymoon is just about over. We're going to figure it out. I think this is the last year they can really showcase whether or not they can compete for a title. We're going to find out if they've missed their mark or if they missed their opportunity to get to the Super Bowl. We're going to find out this year. Can't wait for the offense because you can't double everybody. They're going to double Mark. We have to see. We're going to have to see if Mark Andrews is going to play because he was dealing with a quad injury. Mark Andrews was dealing with a quad injury, and I don't know if he's going to play. So, if he does, I mean, of course, it could be a situation where it's nothing too major, but it's something that's been bothering him. So, if Mark Andrews doesn't play, that's a huge loss to start off week 1, which I'm not overly concerned with that loss because I would prefer him to not risk it because you know week 2 you're going up against Cincinnati, and you will need Mark Andrews for that Cincinnati game. So, I wouldn't worry about it for week 1. Week 2 is different, though. But they rematch week 11 Monday night. I'm going to be here for that, obviously. I can't wait to see that rematch. But yeah, Ravens offense is going to be pick your poison. If everyone stays healthy, that should be the case. If everybody stays healthy, that should be the case. But we just have to see. We just have to see for the most part. But yeah, I don't know how I don't know how Mark Andrews' situation is going to be for this week. We know Marlon Humphrey's going to be out for the first month of the season. But I don't know about Mark's situation for this week. He's been limited in practice the last 2 days, so we'll just have to monitor him and see what happens. But yeah, health will be the key. Yeah, health is the key for a lot of teams this year. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens. You remember Juan? Who's Juan? Who's Juan? All right. No, seriously, who's Juan? You know, I don't know. You'll probably tell me later. This has been an interesting game so far. I did not expect Detroit to come with this level of intensity. Chiefs have no deep threat anymore with Hardman gone. 1st and 10 here for Kansas City. Mahomes takes a snap. He's looking towards his left. He's going down the field. And incomplete. That could have been picked off. That was damn near triple coverage. There was one receiver down there. The dude always saying weird stuff in the chat. Juan was a troll you had. Oh, yeah, him. Yeah, I don't know what happened with him. He was always saying you was what's he saying? I was suicide? I don't remember this conversation. I don't know if he was saying that or not. I actually don't know if he was saying that or not. I don't remember this iteration of this conversation. If he was saying that, well, again, he's wrong for that. It's kind of messed up to be saying that on a live stream about somebody you don't know. But I don't remember this conversation. That's the problem. I kind of know who you're talking about because I think I remember something like that happening. 3rd down coming up here for the Chiefs. I think I remember something like that happening. Like, what was it? The wild card game against the Bengals? I think something like that happened. But I just really don't remember. Again, I'm not going to remember random people on the internet I don't know. 3rd down here for the Chiefs. Clock is ticking. 1:20 left to go in the first half here. Mahomes in this offense looking to try to put up some points and take the lead before halftime. Mahomes, 3rd and 7. Throws over the middle. It's caught. But there's nothing there. However, a flag is on the play. Is this on the Lions defense? Or, oh, it's holding on the offense. It's holding on the offense. Damn, it's holding on the offense. Kansas City, things are getting tougher and tougher, man. Man, it's going to be tough this year. Man. I'm telling you, bro, without Travis Kelce out here, this offense looks vastly different. That's a clear hold. That's a clear hold. That is a clear hold. That is a clear hold. So now 3rd down and 17 with 1:07 left to go. Detroit still has 2 timeouts, so if they get the ball back, maybe they can get themselves into field goal range. 3rd down and 17, you would hope the Lions defense doesn't give up a big play here. Mahomes is going to call a timeout here. You know, the clock was ticking down. Mahomes is going to call a timeout. So we'll see what happens here on this 3rd and long. You went off on them in the wild card game against the Bengals. Oh, okay. Well, I guess if he was saying I was yeah, if he was saying things like that, I guess that was warranted. I don't know. Again, I don't fully remember what's happening here. So, yeah, if I did, okay, I guess it was kind of warranted if he's saying crazy things like that. But honestly, I don't care. I'm not really focused on that. I'm not going to worry about random people on the internet. What teams do you hate that's their names ain't Steelers, Bengals, or Browns? Cowboys. Cowboys. And Patriots. Easy. Cowboys and Patriots. 3rd down and 17 here. 107 left. The defense looking to try to make a stop and get the ball back. Can Mahomes make something happen here? They called a timeout. They got 1 left. Let's see if they can get something going here. Mahomes takes a snap. Mahomes looking, firing downfield. It is caught! Valdez-Scantling caught it! What a throw and what a catch! Chiefs now have an opportunity here. They gotta go. No huddle. 50 seconds left. They're in field goal range. A 34-yard pickup here. What a throw and what a catch right here. Mahomes looking. He's going to go downfield again. Has a wide open man. It's caught. Inside the 5. It's Watson. 37 seconds left. 1st and goal for the Kansas City Chiefs. They have a chance to take the lead here. Campbell cannot believe his defense just gave up a play like that. On 3rd and 17. How does the defense let that happen? And then you give up another big play to Watson. Pass rush almost gets to Mahomes, and a wide open receiver was right there. The Lions defense is about to give up a touchdown. See, this is the growing pains. This is the growing pains with Detroit's defense. Last year, a big part of why they lost games was because the defense early on was giving up a lot of points. The defense is still a work in progress. Mahomes looking over the middle field, fire, caught, touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead. The Chiefs take the lead. The Chiefs take the lead. Mahomes doing what Mahomes does, that's just what you love. 2 passing touchdowns for Mahomes in the first half, that's just Patrick Mahomes. Dude was wide open. The execution on this play was beautiful. The execution on this play was perfect. Mahomes doing Mahomes things. Mahomes doesn't care who he has to throw to. Absolutely. Mahomes is going to do what he does. It may not be the prettiest, but he's going to find a way to do what he does. As a Steelers fan, the team I have that I hate non-AFC North teams: Patriots, Cowboys, Titans, Raiders, Broncos, and Packers. Understandable. Understandable. Do you think Kyle Hamilton will be a star? I don't know if he'll be a star, but I expect him to take the next step in season 2 of his career. And we saw it throughout training camp. He has improved. He has improved in being able to read the quarterback size in terms of reading the quarterback size, in terms of coverage, in terms of making the plays, in terms of managing, in terms of understanding the certain coverage he's got to be in, and understanding what his job and what his responsibility has to do. He's taken a little bit of another step there, and we've seen it so far in practice. So if he can translate that to the game, extra point is up and good, and Kansas City takes a 14-7 lead. If he can translate that to the field during game time, Kyle Hamilton will be a much better player, and it'll help the defense be that much better. But I don't know if he's going to be a star. That's a long shot here. That's a long shot here. I don't fully know if he's going to be a star, but I expect him to take the next step in year 2. Mahomes doesn't care because Andy Reid schemes everyone open. Absolutely. Look at that. That was a clear example of scheming someone open. That was beautiful. Dude was wide open. Lions, get ready to go on the train. On the L trade. Well, I mean, there's still plenty of time left in this game. But again, the defense has always been a concern. If you've watched the Lions last year, their defense was a concern. Their defense was a legitimate concern. If they can improve on that aspect, they're good. But there's still plenty of time left to go in this game. It's not the end of the world. You know, you still have a whole second half of football to play. And if they can make some plays and potentially try to pick off Mahomes, they're good. But giving up a 34-yard play on 3rd and 17, Dan Campbell's going to have some words to say to his defense when they head into the locker room for halftime. Do you think the whole AFC North can make the playoffs? I don't think it's possible for one division to have all 4 teams make the playoffs. I've seen situations where 3 teams make the playoffs, but 4? That's tough. Because, I mean, how would that work out? You would have to assume every team in the division is at least 3-3. So let's say every team in the division is 3-3. They have to be winning their games, non-divisional games. So everybody in the division has to finish with like 11. They got to finish like with 11 to 12 wins, and then have the tiebreaker over other teams in the AFC. I don't know if it's actually possible for all 4 teams to make the playoffs. I've never seen a scenario like that. So I don't know. I do think everyone in the AFC North has a great chance to make the playoffs, but I don't know if all 4 can make it. I think it's possible 3 teams. I got 3 teams potentially making it out of the AFC North, though. I mean, I didn't pick that, but I see the potential there. I think the Ravens and Bengals will be the 2 teams that come out of the AFC North, and I think the Steelers have a great chance to be that 3rd team. Mahomes is not good without Reed. Hot take. I don't know about that. Give Reed a dude who can throw deep and decently athletic, and he will cook. So Donovan McNabb. I mean, we already know Andy Reid is an all-time great coach. Like, yeah, give Reed a dude who can throw deep and decently athletic, and he will cook. So, yeah, Donovan McNabb. They went to 3 NFC title games in the Super Bowl. They didn't win anything. So what's the difference maker? He'll cook, but will he win a title? The difference maker is Mahomes. Because we saw Donovan McNabb in 2004. What did he do in the Super Bowl? That's all I got to say about that. How did he perform in some of those NFC Championship games? That's all I got to say about that. Alex Smith and Michael Vick, those are great picks too. He helped them get to the playoffs. But again, they have 2 rings right now. They have 2 rings. Who's the difference maker in that? Who's the outlier? Who's the extra boost that helps you get to where you need to get those extra rings? 1st and 10, 32 seconds left. Lions aren't really looking to do much here. They're gonna let this clock run down. Are they taking a timeout? I think Detroit's trying to get into field goal range or something, but we'll have to see. What's up, Abbas? Appreciate you stopping by. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Glad to see you back. NFL football's back. So happy. Do you think Patrick Mahomes could catch up to Tom Brady? It's possible, but personally, I don't see anyone else ever winning 7 Super Bowl rings. I think Mahomes could finish with 4 or 5, but 7, I don't see anybody winning 7 Super Bowls. Tom Brady will be one of one in that aspect. Yeah, Reed has shown he can be great by himself. Mahomes has not shown he can be great without Reed. Prove my point. I guess, but that's like me sitting back and saying, well, you know, Lamar Jackson has only had Andy, I wish he did, has only had 2nd down and 5, quick throw here, caught, but he is short. And they're going to use it last time out here. That's like me sitting back and saying, well, Lamar Jackson has only had Greg Roman be his offensive coordinator, with him being the guy, the full-time starter. He's only had Greg Roman. And he won an MVP with Greg Roman. So because of that, Lamar Jackson's not good, because he hasn't showcased that he can be great without Greg Roman's system. Mahomes has only had 1. Again, unless Andy Reid retires. Yeah, Lamar won a Heisman without Roman. I'm talking about what he's done in the NFL. So in this case, we're counting both college and the NFL in this case, because I'm only speaking in terms of the NFL. 3rd down and 1, 22 seconds left. Let's see what they could do here. Goff throws over the middle. It's caught. They're going to have to go quickly because they don't have time. They look like they're trying to get into field goal range, but will you have time to do so? But yeah, maybe in 15 years, Mahomes goes to another team like the Bears and wins a ring without Andy Reid. I guess this is kind of like the similar conversation of, well, Brady. Until Brady went to Tampa Bay, everyone was like, well, Brady's just a product of Belichick's system. Brady has not proven that he can win without Bill Belichick, and people were saying that until he went to Tampa Bay and proved he can. We got to learn to stop taking away from what these quarterbacks do. Like, we got to stop doing that, bro. 9 seconds left. Goff firing. Oh, my God, if he would have caught that, that could have been it. Mahomes was trash in Super Bowl 55 and trash in the second half of the Bengals 2021 and was bailed out by Chad Henne and a trash can on Joseph Osai. He was also lucky he didn't play the Ravens in 2019. We could say he was lucky he didn't play the Ravens, but again, we lost to the Chiefs. You understand we lost to the Chiefs that regular season, right? And by the way, we have never gotten the best of Mahomes in terms of actually slowing him down and stopping him. The reason we beat him in 2021 is because of a fumble. Let's remember that. Our defense has never once gotten the best of Patrick Mahomes. But oh, wow. Yeah, guys, just go into halftime, bro. Just go into halftime. But yeah, we have never gotten the best. We have never gotten the best of Patrick Mahomes in terms of slowing him down. We won that game. We won that game because of a fumble. And Lamar and the offense clutching up like they usually do. Because 2021, they were really clutching up, man. But to just assume, oh, the score right now is 14-7. We're heading into halftime with this being a 14-7 score. Unless Goff throws a Hail Mary and somehow he throws a Hail Mary and they get this, would be crazy. But I don't see why they would even attempt to do something like that. Yeah, he just killing time. So yeah, we're gonna go into halftime, 14-7. Kansas City up by 7. We will see how the second half goes. It's been a pretty good half of football. Glad to see football back. The Chiefs will be receiving the ball coming out of the locker room, and we'll see what they can do. Now, Lamar won a Heisman Trophy, and Mahomes was trash in college. I mean, he wasn't trash in college. He was doing his thing, but again, he wasn't a standout player in college. And again, neither was Brady or guys like Josh Allen. I mean, not everyone's going to be... Like, again, we've seen plenty of guys who were Heisman Trophy winners that just go into the NFL and don't accomplish much. And then we see guys who were underrated, didn't do anything in college, come to the NFL and dominate. So, again, it is what it is when it comes to that. We don't talk about Lamar because you'll automatically say Lamar ran a complex offense only based off his college days. I guess. Well, happy birthday to Rob. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to him. Let's see. I remember that game in 2019 and 2021. Clyde Edwards-Helaire fumbled. Yeah, if Odafe Owe doesn't strip Edwards-Helaire, we probably lose that game. You understand they were marching down the field. Our defense could not do anything. Legitimately. We could not do anything to stop Mahomes. We couldn't. That last drive, they were going to probably finish us off. If we didn't force a turnover, we'd probably lose that game. But the turnover was forced, and Lamar clutched up and put the game on ice. Turnovers and poor catching will do in Detroit tonight. Yeah, this hasn't been. It's been some. We've seen some mistakes here. Again, that fumble really hurt Detroit. I think the fumble changed the momentum of this entire game, and then the defense giving up 34 yards on 3rd and 17 is crazy. If you stop them there, you get the ball back, but giving that up really hurt them. Did you hear about the former Tampa Bay receiver Mike Williams? He got hit by a steel beam and almost died. He's in a coma. I did not hear about this. Prayers up to him. Hopefully he'll be able to recover and come out of that coma. But I didn't hear about this. Yeah, I send my prayers to him, his family, friends, and loved ones, and we just hope for the best. Hopefully he will be able to come out of that coma. How many points do you think the Ravens are going to put up against the Texans? I don't really have a specific number. We'll go with 30. I think 30 is a solid number. We'll go with 30. 30, 31-ish, we'll see. I'm going to say 31. Let's say the offense has 4 touchdowns and Justin Tucker comes in with a field goal. So I'll say 31 points. They'll put 31 points against the Texans. There's weeks Ravens look like the best defense in football, and there's some that they don't even belong in college. I mean, that is true. The Ravens, honestly, it's really how the Ravens defense plays to start off the season. Early on in the season, the Ravens defense is awful. it just keeps giving up big plays. They're not in sync, and they just make mistake after mistake after mistake. They're very inconsistent. But during the second half of the season, they start to get themselves together. They start getting on the roll. They start finally understanding what they need to do. They're all on the same page. And they go from being one of the defenses where you're like, I can't trust them, to being one of the best defenses in football. Because, I mean, if you saw how the defense was in week 1, especially in week 2 against the Dolphins, if you watch that and then you watch how the defense played against the Bengals in the wild card round, you see 2 different defenses, man. I saw a Texans fan say they'll win 17-7. Yeah, Texans fans are going to say what they want to say because they believe their team's going to win. If they assume they're going to hold the Ravens offense to 7 points, hey, I appreciate it, but I'll have to see it. I'll have to see it. If you're going to hold the Ravens offense to 7 points, by all means, you got it. But I have to actually see you do that before I believe it. You're going to hold the Ravens offense to 7 points? At what point? What does... God, my head. With how bad our offense was last year, we never once finished a game with 7 points. We did not have a good offense. But we could give you at least 10. To think you're going to hold this offense to 7 points, man, he's just chatting. He's just chatting. Whoever made that prediction, he's just chatting. If he would have said 17-14, you got me. But 17-7, he's just chatting. At what point last year, or in the last 2 years, has this offense ever been held to under 10 points? And the Texans defense, for the Texans defense to hold the Ravens offense to under 10 points, I have to see that. I have to see that with my own eyes. I'll tell you this right now. In my personal opinion, the Ravens will have more than 7 points heading into halftime. I'll say that. But that's still kind of wild to me to just say, hey, 7 points. 7 points. That's a new one for me. Whoa. 7 points. Seven points is different for me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. 7 yards is a different animal, man. 7 yards is a different animal. I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that. But we are at halftime, guys. How do you feel about the games, man? How do you feel about the games? You like what you've seen so far? How do you think these guys have performed? Like, how do you guys think the Lions have performed so far in this first half? And how do you look at the Chiefs? And, knowing the Chiefs don't have Travis Kelce out there, how do you feel they've performed so far? Because when I look at the Lions, I think the Lions played a solid half. I mean, obviously, there's still more to be improved there, but I legitimately look at them and say, hey, they played a solid half. I legitimately say they played a solid half, and I liked some of the things I saw. I liked some of the things I saw from the Lions early on, but then the fumble happened and everything changed. The fumble happening really hurt them. I'm not gonna lie. The fumble happening legitimately hurt them. But yeah, I like some of the things I've seen so far with the Lions. Defense was playing really well against Kansas City, but it turned sour. It turned very sour real quick. When that turnover happened, things just started to change up. But yeah, I like what I'm seeing from the Lions. They just have to continue to be more consistent defensively, and these guys on offense have to make plays. They got to catch the ball. They're going to have to start airing it out a little bit more in the second half if they want to make sure they can continue to keep up with them. As for the Chiefs are still the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes is still Patrick Mahomes. I don't really have much to say on that aspect. I don't think anything necessarily changes up here because I look at it and I say, hey, Mahomes is still Mahomes. He's going to do what he does. And nothing's changed. It's still been the same. What were some of your favorite NFL players growing up? Of course, for the Ravens, Ray Lewis and Ed Reed. If we're talking about, let's see. If we're talking about just some of the positions, quarterback, favorite quarterback watching growing up. Obviously, we watch guys like Michael Vick and stuff, but I mean, Peyton Manning was my guy. So I loved watching Peyton Manning. Loved watching. Eli was very interesting to watch too. Loved watching. What's his name? Kurt Warner. I really did enjoy watching guys like Kurt Warner growing up. And yeah, and of course Michael Vick obviously being in that conversation when he, the whole Michael Vick experience in Atlanta was nice. But that was just for quarterbacks. Receivers, obviously, we got some great receivers. But my favorite receiver watching growing up was obviously Larry Fitzgerald. He's my favorite all-time receiver, so I enjoyed watching him. In terms of running back, probably Jamal. I mean, when he was with the Ravens, I would have to say Jamal. Would definitely be one. Of course, if we're talking for some defensive players, Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, obviously on that list. R.I.P. to, who am I trying to think of right now? Oh, R.I.P. to Sean Taylor. That was definitely one of the guys I enjoyed watching growing up. I got a lot of guys on my list. That I just enjoyed watching growing up, and it was great to watch these guys just go out there and just go out there and compete. Do you think some of Tom Brady's rings are overrated? You can make the argument, I guess, but yeah, it is what it is. You can make there's a lot. Okay, we use the term overrated too much. We use it so much that honestly, overrated is overrated. It's crazy to say that, but overrated itself is overrated. We use that too much, and it really doesn't really hold up like that. I'm just being honest. It doesn't hold up like that. Like, how many times are we going to use the same discussion and topic about this guy is overrated and that guy is overrated and all this other stuff? And it's just like, okay, that's cool, but I mean, it's the same old topics, same old arguments we're making, just trying to discredit one guy and discredit another guy, and it's just like, okay, that's great, I guess, but it doesn't really hold up for me. Just being honest, it doesn't really hold up for me in terms of the overrated stuff. At the end of the day, he got the job done. At the end of the day, the team got the job done. So I give the man credit for what he does. I'm not going to take away from his rings because some people have certain opinions on it. You think if Lamar didn't get injured against the Bills in 2021, we win? Oh, that situation? No. We were down 14. We couldn't move the ball. Lamar was getting no protection. The offensive line was terrible. The receivers couldn't get any separation. So how the hell were we going to come back down 14? Now, again, the defense was doing a damn good job in stopping Josh Allen. One thing that has to be said is while people talk about how Lamar's played against the Bills defense, no one really talks about how Josh Allen's played against the Ravens defense. Josh Allen has not played great against the Ravens defense. Let's keep that in mind. But, I don't think we would have came back down 14 if Lamar didn't get hurt. I just didn't see us going crazy in the fourth quarter when I was watching this offense do absolutely nothing for 3 quarters. There was nothing there that made me believe they were going to pull off a comeback. Bengals are super overrated. If Lamar stays healthy, they lose the division the last 2 years. I mean, the argument can be made. I've made the argument, but anything could happen, So, at the end of the day, you play who's in front of you. You can't determine who's in front of you or how things go up. You just play how things go. In 2018, we took advantage of the Steelers collapsing to win the division, so it is what it is. You just play who's in front of you. You deal with your own schedule, you play who's in front of you, and you compete, and you see how things go. I think the Lions needed to win the first half. Reed's halftime adjustments are usually insane. Well, we'll see, because coming out the half, we're going to see what Mahomes and this offense does. I know you hate the Steelers, but which Steelers player do you either like or hate the least? All time, or if we're talking about right now, it's obviously TJ Watt, who I hate the least. If we're talking all time, the person I hate the least is Troy Polamalu. I just hated how great he was. And I hated how he killed my team so many times. As long as the Ravens O-line is healthy, they should beat Houston. And I expect them to beat Houston. But, we'll see how things go for the most part. I do like George Pickens and Deontay Johnson. Yeah, those are some nice those are some nice receivers, some nice talented receiving core. You got Najee there still doing his thing. If Mahomes ends up getting 7 rings, who will you consider the GOAT? Will Brady's wins over Mahomes in the AFC Championship game and Super Bowl make Brady greater? The argument will certainly be there because it's like when they went head-to-head, Brady's 2-0. They went head-to-head the AFC Championship game, Brady won. They went head-to-head in the Super Bowl, Brady won. So the argument would be there. Would it shock you if all these scenarios happen? Browns sweep Bengals, Ravens sweep Browns, Steelers sweep Ravens, and Bengals sweep Steelers. If that happens, it wouldn't shock me, but it would be very weird. I'd be like, all right, this is another one of those weird seasons in the AFC North. Palomalu was overrated in my opinion. Reed was better. Palomalu wasn't overrated. Of course, if you're asking me who I'm going to take between Ed Reed and Troy Polamalu, I'm picking Ed Reed. But Troy Polamalu was not overrated. He's earned his spot. He's one of the best safeties to play the game. We're not about to just disrespect and try and elevate Ed Reed. Both of them were great at what they did. Polamalu was not overrated. I would have to disagree with that sentiment. Do you think that Kyle Hamilton can have the same career as Ed Reed? No. We're not even going to try to make that comparison. And I don't need to make that comparison. Kyle Hamilton just has to be the best version of himself. You don't have to worry about trying to be somebody else. Be yourself. 1st and 10, Chiefs offense back out here to start out the second half. They're going to run, pick up 2 yards. Second down coming up here for the Chiefs. For me, as a Steelers fan, I'll always respect Baltimore and Ed Reed. Also, if Lamar goes off week 1, then thank you to him for helping me win. 2nd down and 8 here for the Kansas City Chiefs. Second and 8 here. Gonna have a little screen action here, and it picks up a 1st down. The screen works, they get the 1st down, and they move the chains. Gotta love what you're seeing here. Pacheco's been playing well tonight. I love some of the things I've been seeing from him. He's been playing well. I could never in my life play fantasy. Imagine if you have Burrow on fantasy, then you would be like, Burrow golf on my Ravens. No way. Yeah, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want to, like if you have a certain quarterback on your fantasy team, and all of a sudden he's going up against your team, now you're conflicted because you want him to put up the numbers, but you don't want him to win. Pacheco seems to have gotten himself a little bit nicked up. Hopefully he will be okay. So hopefully he is okay here. 1st and 10, Mahomes starts to take off, throws, nobody there, incomplete. 2nd down coming up here for the Chiefs. The pressure's been getting to Mahomes. He's had to scramble a lot today. Best safeties of all time. 1, Ronnie Lott. 2, Ed Reed. 3, Troy Polamalu. 4, Paul Cruz. I can agree with that. Also, rip Eddie Meador. Led the Rams franchise in interceptions. R.I.P. Yeah, Lions got a bit of a pass rush. Engraven, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping by. I'm excited for the NFL season. You ready for Sunday? Ready to see what the Ravens offense can do? Because apparently we ain't been given the secrets. They won't tell us anything. Oh, wow, incomplete right there. 3rd down and 10 coming up for the Chiefs. I've been trying to get into the facilities, man. I've been trying to figure out what's going on with this Ravens offense. What's Todd Monken's system looking like? We've been trying to get the codes to get into that vault. They won't tell us anything. So I think Sunday should be very interesting in terms of how the offense is going to go. Honestly, I don't expect it to be hugely explosive. I think they're going to try to slowly ramp themselves up and get comfortable because these guys, they're getting their first action here. They didn't play in the preseason, so you want to take a slow ramp up. 3rd down and 10. He's going to throw it to Gray. Way short. 4th down coming up here. That's good. Motto must be, I can show you better than I can tell you. Yeah, I honestly cannot wait to see. I think it's going to be one of those situations where it's a slow uptake. You know, similar to what we saw last year with the Jets, where it was kind of slow, getting comfortable in terms of what we're seeing from the defense and how they're going to execute. And then more towards the second half, we start seeing what those weapons can do. And once we start seeing guys like Zay and Odell and Bateman get downfield, we know Lamar's going to take a shot there. So I'm very interested in seeing how they're going to go at it. Then again, for all I know, they might go at it right from the bat, just like the Dolphins game. We could be getting another iteration of 2019 Ravens versus Dolphins where they just come out firing on all cylinders. That'd be amazing too. Lions defense holds up here. was actually pretty good. I mean, Lions defense needed to come out and make a stop because they did give up that touchdown. I don't even know how they gave up a 34-yard play on 3rd and 17. I know Campbell was pissed off with that. So they give up that, and they come out here to start off this second half and make sure they make a stop. So we gotta see. We gotta see, man. We gotta see. We gotta see how things are gonna go for the Lions offense. I think this is a really important drive for the Lions. I think it's an intensely important drive for the Lions because they have to score here, tie this game up, and put themselves in a good position. I know there's still plenty of time left, but when you're dealing with Mahomes and the Chiefs, you don't want to play from behind. If you can make this an even playing field, you put yourself in a much better position to try and win this game. So I'm looking towards that and saying, hey, we got to see. The Lions offense. They got to come out here with the level of aggression we saw when they had their first touchdown drive. They were willing to go for a fake punt at their own 15-yard line. That was a 90-plus yard drive that took 8 minutes to get into the end zone. They need another one of those drives. You tie things up, you even it up, and now you put your defense back out there rested to try and see if they can make a stop there against Mahomes and the offense. Yeah, touchdown here would set the Lions up nice. Yeah, I agree, Graven. It would put them in a nice position. If you can even it out, because with Kansas City, you can't play from behind. With Kansas City, you cannot play from behind. You don't ever want to play from behind against Kansas City. So if your defense gives you a stop against Mahomes and the offense, you got to respond with a touchdown. So I think this is an important drive here for the Lions in this game, because if they don't get it here, they're going to be fighting. It's going to be an uphill battle for the rest of this game. Yeah, you play from behind with KC, that might be a wrap. Absolutely. Even with Travis Kelce not being out here, you know Mahomes can still make those plays. We just saw it before halftime. I don't know how you get a 34-yard pass to Valdez-Scantling on 3rd and 17, but these are the type of plays Mahomes can make. Let's not put ourselves in the position where we're playing from behind. And Graven really showing a lot of love to Ravens creators, even though he's really famous. You know Graven always got to show love to the smaller guys. Like I said, Graven's always been the big homie. Known this guy for a while now. We've known each other for a couple years. It's weird saying that. We've known each other for a couple of years. But, like, yeah, you know, listen, Graven ain't never going to change up. That's all you need to know. He ain't never going to change up. He always shows love. That's just what we do in the Ravens community. You know, we've worked hard to make sure Ravens YouTube is a brotherhood. And we always show love and support to each other. That's never going to change, you know. That's just what we do. That's what we've worked hard. It's been more than a couple years. It has, bro. It really has. I'm starting to get old, too. It's kind of crazy. But, yeah, back in the AK days. I forgot. You were one of the first people that knew me back when I was AK. So that's definitely a long time. But, yeah, that's how Ravens YouTube's always been, man. We've worked hard to make sure that this community is a brotherhood. You know, we help each other out. We always communicate with each other. We just make sure we build a chill environment where newcomers that always want to come in, you always join up the Ravens flock, Ravens community. We always welcome in people. We just try to, you know, we always communicate with each other. We always make sure everyone's doing well and just, you know, doing their thing. You know, we occasionally check up on each other. That's just what we've done. So that's just how, you know, we've built up Ravens YouTube. It's a brotherhood. So, yeah, you know, and Graven, you know, he's made it big famous and Graven, but he's never going to forget about the rest of us. That's just who he is. That's why I always say he's the big homie. What's this flag for? Oh, this is about to offset. Oh, personal foul on both the offense and the defense. Yeah, same. Tom Grossi's good. Yeah, Tom Grossi's good people. I haven't gotten a chance to talk with them yet, but I have occasionally had some altercations with well, let me not say it like that. I haven't had a full conversation with them, but I've had some moments, you know, from what I've gotten from Grossi. Yeah, you know, I've had a couple moments where, you know, he's recognized me, and it's been a cool thing. From what I've known of Tom Grossi, he's a great guy. Never use altercations in the world, because even if it's positive, it always sounds like it's a bad thing. 3rd down and 10 here for Detroit. But yeah, Tom Grossi's good people, man. He's an awesome guy, you know. I loved what he did this summer. Just that 30 for 30 was amazing. Shout out to him. He's a legend for that. 3rd down and 10. Gonna throw over the middle, nothing there. Lions can't get anything going this drive. they get packed up quickly. They're going to have to punt. But yeah, shout out to Tom Grossi. He's great people. You know, he's always just been giving back, and I love what he did with that 30 for 30. Fantastic. Yeah, don't say altercations. Made it sound like you swung it up. Hey, I ain't never gonna swing on somebody. I'm not a fighter, man. I'm not a fighter. But yeah, because I've always seen people use altercations in certain conversations. I'm just like, I know you're saying it in a positive situation, but it always sounds negative. Lions gonna have to punt here. Can they get a good punt? That's actually a relatively good punt. It's gonna put the Lions. It's gonna put the Chiefs around their own 41-yard line. So that's a good punt. That is a good punt. I thought Ingram would be streaming the game today. Ask him about that. But yeah, Tom Grossi's good people. He's good people. 2013-2014 Seahawks was the best season I think the Seahawks had. Isn't that the year where they blew out the yeah, it was the year they blew out the Broncos in the Super Bowl. That was really the Legion of Boom, where they were killing it. That was just a beautiful season by the Seahawks. They were slowly rising up, but that year they finally put it together. And what they did in the NFC Championship game against the Niners, Richard Sherman deflecting that pass, making sure Michael Crabtree doesn't get it, and they get the pick to seal it and go to the Super Bowl. Fantastic, man. That was a great season for them. 85 Bears or 2,000 Ravens. As an NFL fan, no bias. That's very difficult to ask because, I mean, those are two different eras. You know, you talk about football in the 80s versus football right at the early set of the 2000s. Appreciate you streaming this one. Yeah, thanks, Engraven. Thanks. I always try to do the primetime games. I'm not always available during the primetime games, but I try to do the primetime games. Get Thursday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football. You know, other than the Ravens games, I try to get some of these other games here because, you know, it definitely helps out. Some people are not able to watch the game, so I just at least want to give them some level of commentary and give them some understanding of what's happening on with the games because, you know, it's not easy to be able to get access to it. Yeah, I heard the update that you're going to be doing something different. Looking forward to it. Yeah, I got a couple things I'm adding to the channel because I want to be able to at least have some level of coverage of all 32 teams this season. So I'm switching up how I'm doing my previews and my recap videos. This is actually something I wanted to do last year. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm trying to add new stuff and new elements to the channel just to keep things fresh and fun. You know, you always want to come into the new season adding something new. But it's still going to be relatively the same. You know, keeping it real is always going to be keeping it real. You know, the discussion is still going to be the same. The commentary is still going to be the same. We still going to be doing what we do here. You know, that's just how it is. But yeah, it should be a fun season. You know, cannot wait to see how things go down. Should be fun. Can't wait to start watching these preview videos again. You know, it should be fun. Speaking of which, Agreement, have you dropped your preview video yet? I haven't been on YouTube the last couple of days. So I don't know if you've already dropped your preview because I haven't made my, well, quote unquote preview for the Ravens and Texans yet, but I haven't checked to see if you've already dropped it yet because I know I definitely got to watch that one later. 1st and 10 here, Mahomes throwing over the middle. It is nearly picked. Wow. Great defense there. Broken up. It could have been picked. That's a great defensive play. That is a great defensive play right there. Bro, but again, someone was asking me about the 80. I'm taking the 2,000 Ravens. I'll take the 2,000 Ravens, but you can't go wrong with either or. Jets defense or Chargers defense for the season. Taking the Jets defense. They were great last year and they won them a lot of games. So I'm taking the Jets defense automatically. 3rd down here. Without Travis Kelce, the offense has struggled. But Mahomes has done a great job. He's been relatively solid. There's been a couple mistakes here and there, you know, in terms of being close because the defense has been on him. But overall, he's had a clean game. He's been putting the ball where it needs to be. And he's trying to move them down the field again to see if they can take a 21-7 lead. 3rd down and 6. Mahomes. Oh, picked off! Mahomes! Is that pick 6? Oh my God, it's a pick 6! The Lions just tied the game! The Lions just tied the game. Touchdown! That's not even Mahomes' fault. game. A pick six to tie the game. What? Welcome to week 1 of the NFL. What just happened? Let me look at this. Who is he going to? Oh my God. Tony! Tony! Tony had the ball in his hands. It goes through his hands and it's picked off for 6. Wow. And just like that, the Lions tie the game. Wow. Tony, what are you doing? No way, bro. Tony, it's in your... How does... Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Tony, you got to make that catch, man. It's right in your hands. How do you... Branch is nice. He's been making plays tonight. He's been certainly making plays. I didn't have a pick 6 on my bingo card for tonight, but that's one way to start off the season. It wasn't even Mahomes' fault. Pick 6 here by the Lions defense just ties this game up, and just like that, everything kind of changes up. So now, Mahomes and the offense got to go back out there and see what they can do. I cannot believe it. I cannot. Tony! What are you doing? Reminds me of when those happened with Tyreek. It occasionally did happen with Tyreek Hill. Tom Grossi's Packers could have had Brian Branch too. He had a mental breakdown on draft night. It is what it is. He's where he needs to be. Branch with the pick 6. Wow. Just like that, game switches up. We talked about them finding a way to make a play defensively because the Lions offense already turned the ball over. The Lions offense turned the ball over when they fumbled the ball. That killed the momentum and switched it towards the advantage for the Chiefs. Now with this pick 6, the advantage goes back to the Lions. Actually, we'll say it's more on an even field. It's more on an even field here, but still. Oh my God. Tony! How did you let that happen? Those are some of the worst picks you can possibly get. The worst possible pick you can get is when a receiver has the ball right in his hands, doesn't make the catch, it floats in the air, gets picked off, and is taken for 6. It's one of the worst moments you can have. Welcome to the NFL, Brian Branch. You just had your moment. Pick 6 against Mahomes in the first game of the season of your rookie year. Wow. Welcome to the NFL, my friend. Welcome to the NFL. Tony, bro, what are you doing? You gotta make that catch, man. You gotta make that catch. You're coming across the middle. It's a simple toss. Wow. So, did anyone have this game being tied 14-14 in the third quarter? Because I'm not gonna lie, the Chiefs' offense has shown some struggles tonight, and it's this. I'm telling you, bro. If Mahomes finds a way to win a Super Bowl with this receiving core, give him his flowers even more. Cause like, wow, oh my God. I've been rooting for Branch ever since he got drafted. I love that he walked the stage, even after not getting picked in the first round. Shout out to him. Think the Ravens need to draft a corner in 2024? Absolutely. You don't need to continue to add any more to the offense. You need a corner. You need somebody that can play alongside Marlon Humphrey. So absolutely they should draft a new corner. So now both teams have had a turnover here. Mahomes on 1st and 10. He's just going to toss it to the left side. Good look there. Nice running. Got it close. 2nd down coming up here. What's going on, Joe? Appreciate you stopping by. Welcome back. NFL football is back, and we have a banger to start off Thursday Night Football.
There were a lot of questions. Would they put Branch down in the slot, or would they put C.J. Gardner-Johnson?
Gear 5 is completely broken. That new One Piece episode is so beautiful, man. One Piece has really just taken over the year for anime, and with the live action being successful, making history. Yeah, this has been a fantastic year for One Piece. Love it. I watched all of the live action on Netflix, enjoyed it. I thought it was great. The anime's been great, manga's been great. I mean, it's just been a fantastic year for One Piece, and it's probably going to continue to be that way as we get ready to see what happens with the rest of this arc with Egghead and the manga and all this other stuff. So yeah, One Piece has been awesome this year. Why do every primetime game I watch always be close games? That's what you want to see. I'm glad it's close games. When you talk about defense, the 70s was a war zone. The Pittsburgh Steel Curtain, they were taking steroids, so of course it was a war zone. I'm not going to pretend like that we don't know. Play action here by Mahomes. Mahomes trying to step up, firing deep. Nobody there, incomplete. Yeah, you're right. The 70s. Oh, the 70s was a war zone. It was such a war zone. None of the boys had to take... Bro, the Steel Curtain, damn near, I will tell you this right now, damn near every single member of the defense for that Steel Curtain was taking freaking steroids. We all know this. Dallas, Doomsday Defense, and Mad... Oh, yeah, but the 70s was still crazy. I mean, you had to take steroids back then. The way they were hitting each other, you had to take some sort of drug. Otherwise, you were not going to survive those games. It was brutal in the 70s. The hits you could get off back then, bro, you'd be ejected from the game and suspended today if you got those type of hits now. 2nd and 10, quick throw over the middle. It is caught. Pickup of 6, 3rd down coming up here for the Chiefs. We back, baby. NFL season at last. Yes, you are absolutely right, Andrews. We are back. How many receiving yards Zay Flowers' season will have this season? I mean, I think he's going to go for over 1,000. Actually, I think I said he was going to be around 700 to 800. I had him nearly 1,000. I had him nearly 1,000. Third down and 4 here. Mahomes takes a snap. Mahomes looking, fires over the middle. Overthrows a receiver. Incomplete. 4th down coming up here for the Chiefs. The Lions defense continues to put pressure on Patrick Mahomes, and it is clearly affecting right now. The pressure is clearly affecting Mahomes. And here comes the punt. But right now, you think Eric Bieniemy is missed? Time will tell. Time will tell. That's a great punt right there. Got a little bit of space, brought it up to around the 16-yard line. Lions are living up to the expectations so far. Yeah, they are definitely taking it to the Chiefs. Kansas City is having a real struggle right now. So, we're going to have to see how some of this goes, man. Glad to see Keaton Mitchell made the roster. I expect him to make the roster. I mean, he played way too well for them to just, like, not pick him. I just felt he was going to make the roster. He had to. There's no way you just don't bring this guy in. You have to. But I've liked what I've seen so far. Both sides have been competitive. The enemy really got disrespected. No way an offense coordinator with as much success as him has to be an offense coordinator on a different team to prove he's good without Mahomes. That's just how it is with the NFL sometimes. Sometimes they just want to see you actually showcase you can do it without a great player. They just take away some of the things you do. And it's unfortunate, but you know, Bieniemy's going to work his way through. He really doesn't have to worry. I've already estimated he'll be the Commanders coach within the next 2 years. I don't think Ron Rivera is going to be here much longer. So, you know, at some point you could just give the job to Bieniemy as you slowly start to make the transition from Ron Rivera's time in Washington. But hey, that's just my personal opinion. I'm not gonna pretend that, you know, I'm not gonna pretend that I don't have some level of aspects here. But yeah, it's been a good game so far. It's been a good game, and I love what I've been seeing. It's been a good game. You got to love what you're seeing if you're a Lions fan, because It's been highly competitive. It's been great, and it's exactly what you want to see. Ron has to make at least a divisional round to keep his job. You know he's not making that. Let's not even lie to ourselves. He's not making it to the divisional round. It'd be if he does that. Hey, I'll apologize. I'll apologize straight up. If he does that, I'll apologize. And say, hey man, I'm sorry for saying your job was on the line. Clearly, I was wrong to think that. But I'll remain suit with my pick until I see something change. Lions have the ball here. 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Nice move here. Nice run. Good pickup of yardage. About 7 second down coming up here for the Detroit Lions.
Highest drafted running back for Detroit since you know who, Barry Sanders. There may never be another one like that.
Barry Sanders is around this Lions organization a lot.
Ooh. 2nd and 4. Goff going deep down the middle of the field. It is caught. 1st down picked up here. Once again going to St. Brown. Lions continue to move the chains. Lions have been having a great offensive game. Got to give these dudes credit for what they've been doing, man. They have been fantastic. Love what I've seen from them. They just continue to do their thing. They continue to do their thing, and they continue to move the chains. Play fake here. Goff throws. Caught. 1st down. Again. Lions continue to make great plays, and a flag is on this play. Is this going to be on the offense? Is this going to be on the offense?
Back end looking at the secondary play. He'll judge through it.
Holding.
Holding on the defense. Chiefs got caught lacking. It's going to be a 1st down.
First down.
This is where things get tough, man. Kansas City's defense is going to start to get tired because the offense right now is trying to move, but they're not getting anything going.
Plays, we've been impressed tonight. Jameer Gibbs.
Still, you got to like some of the things you've been seeing so far from Jared Goff. He's been throwing the ball well. They've been making plays left and right. Yeah, less flags. Yeah, you read about that. What were you saying? You were saying something about the flags. I think this is like the first flag of the game. Well, yeah, it has been a really clean game. I agree. Less flags, let them play. I agree with that, Luis. Ooh, it's been a fantastic game. Lions in Chiefs territory. 2nd down and 8. 6.5 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Quick throw here by Goff. Trying to get a couple of yards here. You got about 4. 3rd down. Well, about maybe 5 or 6. 3rd down and short coming up here for the Lions.
Under his skin, what happened in the draft was he was taken in the 4th round. A lot of big names, but some names he thought he was better than. That's his handwriting of the list that he keeps with him and refers to almost daily.
3rd down and 3. Quick throw here. It is dropped. Incomplete. Reynolds could not make the catch. Incomplete. 4th down and 3 here. Now, with where they are,
Looks like the punt team is going to come out.
do they want to try to go for this here? Do they want to take a risk, or would they rather just punt it? You know, the game's tied. You already went for the risk once. You don't need to go for the risk all the time.
Right now, look, the Kansas City Chiefs, they're just leaving their defense out there. They're going to heck with the punt return team.
Total punt safe on 4th and 3. Fox has thrown it in the past a couple of times.
They're going to punt it. Chiefs left their defense out there because the Lions already showcased that they're willing to take those type of risks. Oh, this is a good punt. It's a good punt. It'll be stopped right around the 10-yard line. So it's going to be another long drive coming up here for the Chiefs. They're going to have to drive 90 yards down the field to score a touchdown. It's been a tough game. It has been a tough game for Kansas City. We cannot lie here. The defense has really been taking it to them. It's been intense. It has been very intense. And you got to give credit to how the Lions have been playing. The Lions came out here and said, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to play like this. And it's been working so far.
Makes you feel. Or maybe it's that being together again feels like home. Either way, we know the best memories are
Anyway, shout out to these guys because they're really doing what they're doing.
Save $20.
Please stop throwing those stupid flags this season and just let them play. If we can get more games like this, we'll be fine. If we get more games like this, we'll be fine because there hasn't been a lot of flags in this game. It's been relatively clean, and they've let these guys play. So hopefully this is a sign of things to come, but you know how things work out. I doubt you'll see something like this.
Safely work below the enamel surface, whitening like a $400 professional treatment. So much whiter. The #1 teeth whitening brand in America. Crest. And try Crest whitening emulsions for daily whitening with
But yeah, I like what I'm seeing from the Lions, bro. The Lions have really been competing today. The game is so close. The game is so close. And we're going to have to see somebody break free. At some point, you want to see... At some point, you just want to see the Lions offense break through again. Because the defense has been carrying them right now. But I like what I'm seeing so far in terms of the Lions. And then the Chiefs. Bro, this Chiefs offense is going to have to get something going. I mean, again, that last drive before halftime was fantastic. But for much of the first half, they were getting shut out. And they're going to have to do something in terms of protecting Mahomes. You cannot have Mahomes continue to run for his life throughout the entire season. This can't be a continuous thing. The pressure continues to come. And Kansas City's offensive line has had no answer for these pass rushers for the Lions. They have got to do a better job protecting Mahomes. They have to do a better job protecting Mahomes. Sunday night football is going to be epic. 1st and 10 here for the Chiefs at their own 10-yard line. They're going to start off by handing the ball off. They're going to pick up about 3 yards. 2nd down here for the Chiefs. Chiefs got to get something going. They got to get something going on this drive. It's going to be a long drive. It's going to be a long drive if they want to score. They got to get something going. The Lions defense, again, the Lions defense has made their share of mistakes just like the Chiefs defense has made their share of mistakes. But you've just got to get something going against this pass rush. Mahomes, 2nd and 7, takes a snap. Pump fakes, nothing's there. Pressure comes again. Mahomes has to take off. Mahomes, he's going to pick up the 1st down. He took a shot. He took a legit shot, but he picks up the 1st down. I think Mahomes is going to start to use his legs more. I legit think Mahomes going to have to start using his legs more. Okay, what up, Gerald? Shout out to you. I need to watch One Piece from the beginning. Hey, feel free, man. Feel free to watch One Piece. One Piece is an amazing experience. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing. But again, if you get into it, bro, it's an amazing journey to stick through. If the Chiefs let the Lions into overtime, the Chiefs are in trouble. Hopefully we don't get to that point. 1st and 10, Mahomes. Gonna toss it up. Nice. Bought time. And picked up 9. Pacheco is making a lots of plays in the receiving aspect tonight. He has been fantastic there. Gotta continue to see him perform like that. But Pacheco has been doing his thing tonight.
Just 9 snaps of man coverage. So they're making some changes. And why do you do that?
2nd down and 1 here for the Kansas City Chiefs. Trying to get things going, trying to get themselves into Lions territory. They're at their own 31-yard line. 2nd down and 1. They're going to hand the ball off here, and they're going to pick up the 1st down. Pacheco's been doing everything for them tonight. He's been great. He's been fantastic. You got to love what you're seeing from him. You have to love what you're seeing from Pacheco. He's been very, very on point tonight. Yeah, he's been great for the Chiefs. First down and 10 here for the Kansas City Chiefs. 3:20 left to go here in the third quarter. Mahomes is going to take this under center. Play action here. Mahomes going deep. He's got a man. Incomplete. But there's a flag on the play. They're going to call pass interference. That's got to be defensive pass interference, bro. That's PI, man. You cannot make contact with the receiver before the ball gets there. Pass interference. You clearly interfered with that. You clearly interfered with that.
And the first penalty of the night on Detroit that's accepted is a big one.
Sutton, their big free agent, and they are excited about him. And we've talked about it a lot with Watson being that.
Sutton played the outside. Bro, that's clear pass interference. You legitimately initiated contact and pushed him and grabbed his arm too before the ball's there. That's clear PI. That's clear PI. There's nothing to complain about. There was contact there before the ball came, and you grabbed his arm before the ball got there. So obviously that's defensive PI. First and 10. Mahomes. He's got time. He's going to roll. He's buying more time. He's just going to check it down here to his tight end, who's going to pick up a first down. This is a big drive for Kansas City. They're looking to regain the lead. They're trying to do their thing here, make this a 21-14 game. 2:45 left to go. Jared Goff on the sideline. He's had a solid game.
Right? I mean, it
Oh.
almost looked like Mahomes was mad that he had to accept that 10-yard pass on the sideline. I mean, he just drifts and finds the holes and the weaknesses in your defense. And those receivers have all that time to move and make plays. It's almost too easy.
All right, Mahomes going to take the snap here. Quick throw over the middle of the field. It is dropped. So I thought he had the first down there. He didn't. So that was 2nd and 2. Didn't get it there. It's 3rd down and 2 now.
Type plays now for Mahomes, so give him a chance. He'll read it out. That time the inside linebackers broke into the middle, and he threw it on.
3rd down and 2 coming up here. That last play just couldn't connect there. Looking to convert and pick up a first down here. 2:18 left to go. Mahomes takes a snap. Pressure's coming. Fires over the middle. It's dropped. What is Tony doing? Oh my God. Tony's...
You're right, Mike. The mesh point was right when the ball was
Tony, are you going to catch something today?
a distraction there for Tony.
Tony, you've got to catch the ball. Your first drop cost a pick. Your second drop, okay, that was kind of difficult though. You have 2 receivers that are crossing. It's a bit difficult there. I felt like it was an unfair one. It sucks that he dropped it because it was there. But you had 2 receivers crossing into each other. It's difficult. So they're going to have to kick a field goal. Bucker hits the field goal. It's good. And Kansas City takes a 17-14 lead in this game. I don't think a lot of people expected it to be low scoring. But here we are. 17-14. 2:10 left to go in this game. Mahomes now understanding how Lamar has felt his whole career. Oh. I remember when the Super Bowl happened. I remember when the Super Bowl happened and he was dealing with his offensive line not protecting him. I remember making that video in the Super Bowl and said, hey, Mahomes, welcome to Lamar Jackson's world. Do you like not having protection? Do you like not being able to have time to throw the ball? Do you like constantly getting blitzed and having to run around to create something? Do you like your receivers not getting any separation? Welcome to Lamar Jackson's world. And now Mahomes is dealing with that right now. Life is pretty tough when your receivers don't catch the ball. But people don't seem to care about that because it's Lamar Jackson. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about that now. He's got weapons. And as long as they do their job, we'll be fine. I had to deal with that in the past. Hopefully, I got to deal with that presently.
May not turn out to be a black belt. Or from Carnegie Hall.
And now Lamar has 3 first-rounders. He's got 5, actually. Zay was a first-rounder. So Zay, first-rounder. Rashad Bateman, first-rounder. Odell, first-rounder. Nelson Aguilar was also a first rounder. And Treadwell was a first rounder. So he's got 5 first rounders on this team. Though Treadwell's on the practice squad right now. He's on the practice squad. He's not on the 53-man roster, but he's on the practice squad. So, yeah. 74 on the Chiefs has been false starting the whole game. How long until the refs finally call it? They usually miss those a lot. The offensive line is just not playing right now. All right, this game's starting to feel similar to the Bengals versus Chiefs conference championship game last week. Yeah, last season. Yeah, where it came down to the wire. It's going to come down to the wire. Right now, they are actively struggling. And it's starting to get to Mahomes. You can see he's getting visibly frustrated with his receivers not being able to catch the ball. It's not fun when your receivers come out here and fail to catch the ball. I'm just saying. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. So the Lions will be able to come out here, and hopefully they can put some points on the board. It's only a 3-point game.
Here's the play on third down. Involving Donovan Smith there. Could have been called a tripping penalty, which is a 15-yard flag.
That was a clear penalty. Whatever. Like in the Super Bowl against the 49ers, the line kept holding on Bosa and refs didn't call nothing. Bro, there's so many penalties that happen in a game that refs don't call. It's a thin line, bro. These guys are human. They're going to miss calls. At the same time, there's plenty of times where they end up actually making the right calls and people get pissed off at them for calling too many penalties. So it's a thin line they got to work. At the end of the day, the refs can't win. Because if they're not calling a lot of flags and letting the game play on, people are going to point out, this is the penalty, this is a penalty, this is a penalty, this is a penalty. Yet, if they are actually start calling those penalties, people are going to get pissed off because they're calling too many penalties. It's ruining the game. Just let these boys play. So they got to find the thin line to work with. Never going to be satisfied no matter what you do. Great defense on this first down throw. Great defense on this first down throw. Incomplete. They always got to find a thin line. It's unfortunate. My thing about it is, I don't mind how the whole aspect of the game goes, but you got to be consistent. If you're going to come into this with the mindset of I'm going to let these guys play, let them play. Don't let them play for 45 minutes and then the last 5 minutes of the game you want to switch things up. Not 45, and then don't let them play like this, not for 45 minutes, but for 55 minutes, and then the last 5 minutes of the game you just want to decide to call penalty after penalty after penalty. 2nd and 10, Goff. He's going to have to throw off his back foot, incomplete, nothing there, 3rd down, but a flag is on the play. This might be on the Lions' offensive line. Is this a holding call?
Yeah, but that had to be a trip, I think.
Oh! Was this a trip? What happened? This penalty might be on the offense.
A non-call the other way.
Chiefs players are frustrated. Let me see this call. Personal foul on the Lions. 15-yard penalty for tripping. Chiefs players are frustrated themselves because this was supposed to be an easy win. Don't know why they assumed that, if that was the case. The Lions had 9 wins last year and gotten significantly better. So, yeah, everybody knew this wouldn't be an easy win for the Chiefs. Pretty much shouldn't have been an easy one. I'm just saying, it shouldn't be an easy game for them. The Lions, if you saw the Lions win the second half of the season, they were one of the best teams in football. They played such a poor first half of the season that they barely missed out on the playoffs because Seattle won their game. So guess what? Detroit doesn't get to go to the playoffs because Seattle won. 2nd and 22 here. Goff's going to take the snap. He's looking downfield. It's caught! Wow, what a catch. He almost picks up a first down there. What a catch by Raymond. Now you got something to work with. This is a 3rd down and 1 situation. Beautiful catch right there. Nice play by the Lions to make this 3rd down and short. Raymond with a beautiful catch here.
But let's give some credit here to Jared Goff. We all talk about him with the play action. That was straight drop back.
Great throw, great route, beautiful catch. And it puts you in a 3rd and short situation. 3rd down and 2. Goff, 19 of 30, 194 passing yards and a touchdown. Not the best, but he has been playing relatively well. Play fake here. Goff throws. Incomplete. Defense was able to hold up here. That's tough, man. That was a great play on second down. They come close to picking up the first down, and then you're just not able to get it done on third down here. So fourth down here, they're going to punt this football. 1:17 left to go in the third quarter. Chiefs going to get the ball right here. Oh, fumble! Nah, that's not fumble. I think he was down. 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 Let's not play this. He was down. He was down. He was down. He was down. His elbow was clearly down. That you don't even have to talk about it. His elbow was clearly down. How can you not run the ball on third and short? They should have. They've been beating these guys with the run all season. Not all season, all game. They've been beating them with the run all game, but they chose to throw right there. Don't know why. It is what it is. So first down and 10 here for the Kansas City Chiefs. You didn't even need to review that. I saw him go up in the air. I saw his elbow hit, and then I saw the ball come out. First and 10, Kansas City up 3, looking to extend their lead. 1:06 left to go here in the third quarter. Mahomes hands this ball off, and the Lions defense, they get right there. About a pickup of maybe 4. Solid stop by this defense. Mahomes, 12 of 17, 147 yards and 2 touchdowns, no picks. To second half, 6 of 14, 42 yards, 0 touchdowns and a pick. It's been a game of halves, you know. The Lions defense is there, man. They've been making plays tonight. Mahomes, pump fakes. Mahomes gets it. It's caught. Oh, what a break free by Gray. Gray with a huge play. He breaks out of a tackle and takes off. Big gain by the Chiefs. And look at Travis Kelce on the sideline. You know he's loving it. And there's a player that is down. Brian seems to be injured right now.
There he is, the guy that they were really expecting big things. Good little double move on the inside of the field by Noah Gray. And we talked about maybe he couldn't run quite like Travis Kelce after the catch. Pretty darn good.
Noah Gray made a great play right there. That was beautiful. Gotta love what you saw from him there. I mean, he just broke. That was grown man strength. He broke through that tackle. Oh, God, Branch with a non-contact injury. With what? Okay, let me see. With what they're doing here, this might just be a cramp. This might just be a cramp. This might just be a cramp. Ravens play the Chargers in Los Angeles on Sunday Night Football in Week 12, and I'm already getting some deja vu moments of that Ravens-Rams game from 19 where Ravens won 45-6. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. What I'm seeing with one of the trainers, they were like massaging his calf. So I'm hopeful that he just had I'm hopeful that he just had a brief what am I trying to say? Not a calf strain, but like I can't remember the name right now. Legitimately cannot remember the name right now. Also, yeah, they are clearly false starting. Cramp, that's what I'm trying to say. Hopefully it was just a cramp. And yeah, they're clearly false starting, but the refs are not picking up on this. They continue to pull these false starts, but the refs aren't calling anything. So hopefully it really just was a cramp. You know, hopefully he'll be fine and he'll be back in the game a little bit later. But, you know, it looks like it could have been a cramp. He's walking on his own, so that's a good sign to see. I'm thinking it's a cramp. Hopefully it's a cramp. It's nothing too serious. So Chiefs are going to run one last play before the third quarter ends. Or they're going to let this run out. Nah, Mahomes, he looked at the defense and said, nah, we're just going to let it run to the fourth. So, through 3 quarters, Kansas City is up 17-14. They have the ball. They're within field goal range. They're driving. Let's see if they can finish this drive off. I don't know if these rule changes about the foot moving, because when I was playing football in high school, you can't move your foot like that. Yeah, if you can't move your foot like that, or move your body up and down like that. I don't know if they're allowed. Maybe it's because of the new rule change, but normally when that happens, it's considered a false start because you're not supposed to be moving. But they may have changed. The new rule changes may have allowed them to have at least a brief amount of movement. Who knows? 3 quarters down, ladies and gentlemen. 3 quarters down. 1 more quarter left to play. We will see what happens in the fourth.
Hourly auto workers in this country. Can't speak for the other guys. But we're all in on America.
The future is threatened by enemies often unimaginable. When there are battles to win for America's future, there is one constant: Marines.
Hey, Emma.
We need a mattress, right?
Yeah?
Been doing a little research.
Little?
Sofa Classic has 2 layers of springs that contour to your body.
Nice.
It has a 3-inch Burrow pillow top, Dan.
Woo, 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 woo. 3 quarters, man. 3 quarters. 3 quarters down, 1 quarter left to go. It's been an exciting game of football so far. Kansas City actually dealing with a challenging situation here.
So what about AI to generate new possibilities? Machine learning to predict what customers will like. Or expand your business by forecasting delivery routes with real-time data. With the most experience in the cloud, imagine how AWS can transform your business.
Whew. Man. I'm so glad, man. I'm so glad to be having football back. But you can tell, man, these live streams, bro, they get long. Football game can last for 3.5 to 4 hours. But it's still fun, you know. I still enjoy my commentary because that's why I'm here. If I didn't enjoy this, I wouldn't be doing this. But we're only like 2.5 hours in. First and 10 here for the Chiefs. Start of the 4th quarter. We have a great game that's looking to come down to the wire. We're going to have to see Detroit's offense get a little bit more aggressive. First and 10. Mahomes. Quick throw. It is caught. Gets it to Edwards-Helaire. And Helaire is going to get dropped. Good job holding on to the football because they were looking to strip that out. Goff, you're going to have to get a little bit more aggressive with some of these throws here. And the game plan is going to have to be a little bit more. This is, again, they're watching these guys right now. This is not good. Hey, can I ask you a question? Go ahead, Jared. Feel free to ask. Legitimately, these false starts are being consistent and they're not calling them. That's not a good look. First down picked up by Helaire. But yeah, legitimately, they're not calling these false starts. The offense, you literally got the right tackle moving consistently, and it's not being called. That's not good. That's just not a good look, man. They got to address that. First down and 10 here for the Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes takes a snap. Looking. Nothing there. He's going to take off now. He's got to be careful and protect the ball. He's going to slide down. Why are they still hating on Lamar Jackson? I mean, because that's just what they love to do. Listen, there's basically a group of people. It goes one or the other when it comes to Lamar Jackson. I will say there's that third level of individuals that are kind of just constantly skeptical in terms of how they go about things. But you got one side. You got one side of people that believe in Lamar Jackson's ability and another side that doesn't. The people that don't are very loud with their takes, and you constantly see that. They tried to run a sweep, and the Lions sniffed that out. That's a loss of 2 or 3 there. So you got a group of people that believe in Lamar Jackson, a group of people that don't believe in him. The individuals that don't believe in his abilities are probably never going to change their mind. It doesn't matter what Lamar Jackson does. They don't believe in him. You've given them a new weapon. You've given them a bunch of new weapons, and you put them in a new system. They still don't think he's going to succeed. So you've given him tools to help him, but they don't believe in him. They've never believed in him. They're never going to believe in him. And that's just how it is. It is what it is at the end of the day. 3rd down and 2. Mahomes takes a snap. Looking. Nearly sacked. He's got to get the ball in his hands. Throws. It's dropped. I mean, what are you supposed to do with this? Mahomes is getting tired of this. You can tell he's going to get tired of this quick. Y'all got to stop dropping the ball. I will say in that situation, I don't know if McKinnon's picking up the 1st down because the defender was right there. Mahomes literally has a defender on his leg trying to drag him down. He gets it out and you fail to make the catch. You got to catch the ball. Mahomes is 2 seconds away from being dropped and McKinnon can't make that catch. Again, had he had made that catch, he's probably getting dropped right there. But still, you got to make that catch. You got to make the catch. And there's a Lions defender on the floor right now. Hopefully he is okay and there's nothing too serious. Like you said, welcome to Lamar's life. Oh, Lamar had to deal with that so much. But that's just how it is. You got a group of people that never believed in Lamar Jackson and are never going to believe in him. Doesn't matter if you give him new weapons. Doesn't matter if you put him in a new offensive scheme. They don't believe in his ability and they're not going to change their mind. And it just happens to be those individuals that don't believe in Lamar are individuals that are in the media and individuals that are loud and they're going to say what they're going to say. They watched Lamar win the MVP with Greg Roman and just assume that because he won the MVP with Greg Roman, everything's going to be fine. I mean, because he won an MVP with Greg Roman, that all of a sudden that means Greg Roman made Lamar Jackson, and Lamar Jackson can't do anything without Greg Roman. So you take Roman off now, you put in a new scheme. When things were going great, they gave credit to Roman. That was what the media was doing. When things went wrong, they were saying it was all on Lamar. Didn't matter if his receivers were dropping passes. Didn't matter if they couldn't get separation. Didn't matter if Greg Roman's offensive scheme was trash. They blamed it on Lamar Jackson. And now that he's out of a different system, they're questioning whether or not he can do it, because now they can switch the agenda. Now it goes from Lamar Jackson's just not getting it done, with Greg Roman and scheme to, some people were saying it was bad, but it was going from the whole Lamar Jackson's not getting it done with the scheme. The scheme could be holding him back, but he's just not getting it done. It's going from that to, I don't know if Lamar Jackson's new scheme can work. I don't know if he could get it done. He has new weapons and an entirely new scheme, but I don't know. We've never seen him in this scheme before. He did win an MVP with Greg Roman, so are you sure this is the right move for the Ravens? We'll ignore the fact that the Ravens' offense was putrid and Lamar had to carry it as far as he could. But nah, let's just blame it on Lamar. He just wasn't playing up to par. It is what it is. There's nothing you can do. No matter what Lamar does, he's going to get hate. Even if he wins a Super Bowl, there will still be people there that are going to nitpick what happened on the way to the Super Bowl. Even if he has a great performance, there will be people that nitpick that Super Bowl ring. Ain't nothing going to change. When you got hate in your heart, you're just going to find every way to discredit somebody's ability, somebody's performance, somebody's accomplishments. That's just how it is. That's why you hate. Mahomes is going to get pissed off. I wouldn't blame him, bro. This receiving core right now is not doing him any favors. He's missing Travis Kelce right now. Like, it's clear as day. If you had Travis Kelce right now, they're probably up 10. Not up 10. They're probably up 14 right now. They would probably be up 14 right now if they had Travis Kelce. Just as simple as that. If you have Travis Kelce, you're probably up 14 right now. But they don't have Travis Kelce, so they're up 6. Those 2 field goals could have been 2 touchdowns.
Bother the bugs. Well, not your family. Ziva was made with essential oils, which are
But it is what it is at the end of the day.
plainly, plus is safe for use around.
The Lions are going to have to get aggressive, guys. The Lions are going to have to get aggressive. Because if they want to have a chance to win, they cannot continue to go 3 and out. They can't continue to get off They can't continue to do what they're doing right now. They cannot continue to be going 3 and out. Jeez, I cannot talk right now. They cannot continue to go 3 and out. They cannot continue to fall short. They cannot continue to be knocked off the field early on. They have to go on a drive and score. They cannot continue to leave the field and be forced to punt because they can't put up points and they can't move the ball down the field and they can't convert. The offense needs to get something going. Lions offense is trash on the road and elite at home. They've been a much better offense at home than on the road. Absolutely. Defense is holding Mahomes pretty good. Offense needs to pick their game up. Yeah, the defense has done as much as they could. The defense has done as much as they could. They held Mahomes to 20 points. You're in the fourth quarter of this game. The Chiefs are at home, and you've held them to a 20-point offensive outing. You should be proud of how the defense has played. They've done their job. It's time for the offense to do their job. Let's not forget, 7 of those 14 points come from the defense on a pick 6. At some point, you need Jared Goff in this offense to step up. They cannot continue to play conservative. They need to start getting more aggressive because you have to put points on the board. Even if it's a field goal, you have to put points on the board. This drive is important. The game is starting to wind down. You need something from the Lions offense here. You got to look to get more aggressive if you're the Lions offense. You have to. 1st and 10. They're going to hand this ball off. Montgomery had a nice look, but he's going to be dropped. Picks up a couple yards. 2nd down coming up here for the Lions. They got to find a way to convert, man. They got to get some points. We're under 12 minutes left to go in the first game of the NFL season. Got to find a way to convert here, man. Got to find a way to convert. Got to find a way to convert. Second down and 5. And they're going to run it again. What is the Lions offense doing? What is this play calling? Why are they being so conservative? The game is here on a platter. What are the Lions doing? They're wasting the efforts of the defense. At some point, you got to get aggressive. What happened to the offense we saw that got aggressive in the first touchdown drive? They were aggressive. Where is that team? It's not going to work anymore. You cannot just continue to try to run the ball in Kansas City. It's not going to work anymore. You have to get aggressive and throw this ball. 3rd down and 7. They're 2 for 10 on 3rd down conversions. They got to get something going here. And it's going to be a delay of game. What are they doing? Oh my God. That's a wrap on this drive. That's a wrap on this drive. That is a wrap on this drive. The Lions offense has completely lost any sense of self since they scored that first touchdown. They've done nothing. From the moment that fumble happened to now, they have been unable to do anything offensively. And nothing's going to change here. 3rd down and 12. Can you get a big play out of somebody? The game is starting to wind down, and we don't know how long this defense can hold off Patrick Mahomes. You need a big play now. Empty backfield here for Goff. He takes a snap. He's looking. He's firing. It's caught! Oh my God! How the hell did that get there? The pressure. The pressure. How the hell did that get there? Big, huge 1st down. Huge 1st down for the Detroit Lions. Wow. That's huge. How the hell did he get that throw there? Goff, 20 of 32, 212 yards in the touchdown. Goff, gonna dump it off here. Gonna pick up a good chunk of yardage, but a flag is on the play. This is gonna be a hold. Hold on the defense? Hold on the defense of the Chiefs. Interesting. I knew it was going to be a holding call. But I thought it was about to be on the offense. Yeah, that's a hold. He grabbed the jersey and then like pushed him out the way. That's a hold. 2nd down and 2 here for the Lions. They're going to run this here. And Montgomery's going to be stopped a yard short. 3rd down coming up here. 9:40 left to go in this game, man. The clock is starting to wind down. This is a very important drive for the Lions. I mean, the game is damn near on the line. I know there's plenty of time left, but you're not guaranteed to stop Mahomes on the next drive. And they could look to kill the clock. So you're in a situation, you're near midfield. Even if you don't get this, you're already in Chiefs territory technically. I wouldn't mind if they go for this on 4th down if they can't pick this up. They somehow got the 1st down. Lions got the 1st down. They're going to move the chains. 9 minutes left to go in this game. Lions officially in Chiefs territory. They got to continue to move the ball down the field. Mahomes on the sideline just watching. That was great. Look at that. That was a great hole that came up there. He read it right, went to the right side, leaned in, and got the 1st down. 1st down and 10 here for the Detroit Lions. 8.5 left to go in this game. Goff is going to take this under center here. Play fake. Goff looking downfield. Find the man. Caught. 1st down. And he's going to the 20. Inside the 15-yard line. Reynolds with the huge gain. And the Lions are finally in business inside the red zone. Reynolds with a huge catch and run. Big time play in a big time moment. Makes the catch, gets past the defender, takes off. If he had a little bit more speed, he's going in for 6. Here we go. 1st and 10 inside the Chiefs 14-yard line. They're going to hand the ball off. Nice running. Good yardage picked up here. Right around 6 yards lines. 6 yards. Right around 6 yards. 2nd down coming up here for the Detroit Lions. 7.5 left to go in this game. So Mahomes will get plenty of time, but it's possible Detroit could also get time to win this game if they were to score here and Mahomes and the Chiefs somehow score and regain the lead. This is an 8-play, 67-yard drive. This is a huge drive for the Chiefs. They've got to find a way to finish this off with a touchdown. If they could take the lead here, it'll be big to help their defense out. Here we go. 2nd and 4. They're going to run the ball up the gut. He's in. Touchdown. The Lions tie the game. The Lions tie the game with an extra point on the way. Detroit ties it up at 20. They just finished a 9-play, 75-yard drive that took 5 minutes left off the clock. They're going to kick the extra point and take the lead. Oh my God. Beautiful run play. Oh, look at that block. That block was everything. Beautiful block right there to give the back an opportunity to just take this into the end zone. And Montgomery got himself his touchdown. Beautiful, beautiful play. Extra point kick is up and it is good. And just like that, Detroit takes a 21-20 lead with 7:06 left to go in the game. Wow. Detroit taking the lead in the 4th quarter of this game. What a drive by the Detroit Lions. A very crucial drive and in an important moment of the game. And it all starts with that crazy 3rd down pass that we saw from Jared Goff. I don't know how he got that to his receiver with the pressure coming. That play was huge for them. There's still plenty of time left. We got 7 whole minutes left, so Mahomes will get a chance to go down there and take the lead. You had Montgomery. You had Montgomery for a touchdown in your fantasy. Also took him for 12.5 rush attempts. Both hit this drive. Yeah, they use a lot of Montgomery. So, hey, for the fantasy users, Montgomery covered for y'all tonight. Which I think is to be expected because they're going to use a lot of him. Man, my voice is feeling it. But we got 7 minutes left. Woo! It's takes time to adjust to this, man. It has been a while since I've done a stream this long and actually have to do commentary over a game. You know, we're a bit rusty. But, you know, you got to get back into the flow of things. Sunday will be even more interesting in seeing how this is going to go down. But, you know, the rust comes up and you just got to do what you got to do. But, yeah, you got to love what Detroit's doing, man. Detroit has been killing it. This has been a great game, man. This has been a great game. It's been a great game by both teams. Highly competitive. Love what I've seen here. 7 minutes left to go in this game. It's up to Mahomes to lead them down the field and see if they can put up points on the board. Lions fan at Ford Field. I actually went there with a friend to see Ed, Shireen, and Eminem. Nice, nice. Look at Ford Field. They're having the time of their lives. This is going to be a fun season for Detroit. No matter what happens, there's actual hope and excitement. If they can pull off the upset in week 1, you can't say a damn thing to them for the rest of the week. Or the rest of the season. You beat Mahomes. This is, you got to understand, it's week 1. It's week 1. The Chiefs are the defending champs. They had their ceremony. This is supposed to be their night to win. You know, you start off the season with a win. You celebrate the Super Bowl championship you guys had last year. You're coming to defend your title. You want to start off the season with a win. If Detroit comes in here and pulls off an upset, that's huge. Upset of the season, arguably. Quick throw, Mahomes caught. Couple yards picked up here. Second down. Kansas City's 22-18 regular 22-18 regular season record when trailing in the second half. Only team with a winning record since 2018. Interesting. Second down and 4 here for the Chiefs. They got to put up points here. 6.5 left to go in this game. Mahomes hands the ball off. Pachiro picks up 3 yards. He's close. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Clock continues to wind. Kansas City's going to try to kill as much clock as possible, but they also know they got to be able to pick up the first down here and continue this drive. So it's going to be very interesting. Honestly, if you're Kansas City, waste as much time as possible and see if you can score a touchdown. It's going to come down to Detroit to see if they can make a stop here, but Kansas City knows they got to kill as much time as possible. They cannot afford to give the Lions the ball back on offense. 3rd down and 1 here. They almost got to jump. Oh, the Lions make a stop on defense. The Lions defense makes a stop. The play did not work. They didn't fall for it. Mahomes does not look happy with that play call. What was that?
Huge play, but they also could have had a free first down. The nose tackle jump for the Lions. They don't snap the ball there, and this play gets...
Wow. The Detroit Lions have a legit opportunity to pull off an upset. This becomes very interesting because now the Chiefs defense has to stop Jared Goff with 5:07 left. They need their defense to come out here and stop Goff, get the ball back to Mahomes, and see if he can win this game for them. Now, if you're the Chiefs defense, here's the goal. You got to get the ball back to Mahomes. But worst case scenario, if they get into field goal range, you give up a field goal. You got to get the ball back to Mahomes. But you also know that it's possible. You also know that it's possible the Lions will be able to move this ball and somehow get into the red zone if they're able to convert. So you do want to get the ball back to him, but you also got to be cautious to not be overly aggressive and end up giving a touchdown. You're going to want to play this as I don't even know if I want to say conservatively. You don't want to be conservative here. You want to be somewhat aggressive, but you're going to want to play this as calm as possible because you don't want to be too aggressive. Next thing you know, you give up a big play downfield because you were too aggressive. These things do happen. But I legitimately cannot believe they ran that play on third down.
The Subway Series menu. Buy 1 footlong in the app, get 1 free for free. That's what I'm talking about. Order in the Subway app today.
Wow. This Lions defense is serious. This Lions defense is serious, man. The Lions defense is serious. They're doing their thing, man. Shout out to them.
Load, and I'm done.
Only Platinum Plus is bigger, with double the non-grease fighting power and double the scrubbing power for a no rewash clean and a cap
Woo.
shine.
Rewash. Not in my house.
Upgrade to Cascade Platinum Plus.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. To be very honest, I look at the Chiefs right now. Obviously, they're missing Travis Kelce, which is a huge part of their offense, but they got a lot of work to do. These receivers are dropping passes. The offensive line is somewhat of a mess. They're constantly jumping. The refs aren't catching it. Another ref will catch it. They're constantly jumping, and they're not doing a great job with pass protection because Mahomes has been running for his life all game. This offense has some issues. Defense hasn't been great with the run defense. This team has some issues. Thankfully, it's week 1. Like I said, you don't have to be a Super Bowl contending team in week 1. You don't have to. Kansas City's in for the long haul. As long as they can fix these problems come January, they'll be fine. But right now in week 1, there are glaring issues that Kansas City has to fix. Same as last year. There were some issues we saw early on, but they fixed them and they won a Super Bowl. So that's just how it is. False start by the Lions. Lions offense can't get too excited here. You have a chance to win this game. Don't get overly excited. Don't mess up here. You've got yourself a good chance to put this game on ice. Do not mess this up by false starting here.
And that usually means it is the setup. Unless 4 guys are on.
First down and 15 for the Lions. Mahomes on the sideline. He is not happy with how this game has been going. He's hoping his defense can give him one more shot to win the game. 5:07 left. Goff in the shotgun. He's going to hand the ball off to Gibbs. Gibbs with a run. Gibbs keeps his feet. Gibbs gets the first down. What a run. Wow. What a run by the Gibbs. What a run by Gibbs. And once again, the run defense for the Kansas City Chiefs continues to get exposed. The absence of Chris Jones continues to showcase itself. This run defense has a serious problem, and they're going to have to fix it because teams are going to be able to run on them. Gibbs has been running on them all game. 42 rush yards, 18 receiving yards. He's been doing his thing all game. First down and 10. They're going to run this ball again. Whoa! Good job for Montgomery for protecting the football because they were trying to strip that out. And it almost happened. Second down coming up here for the Detroit Lions.
Talk to the players. The amount of times they heard in the offseason.
4:10 left to go. I know Detroit wants to run the clock, but you cannot get into conservative mode so much to the point where you run the clock and you somehow have to give this ball back. I understand wanting to be conservative, but you can't be too overly conservative. They're going to toss this here on second down and 8, and they're not going to get much there. He does stay in bounds. Right now it looks like they're trying to kill the clock. Right now it just looks like Detroit wants to kill as much time as possible. Third down and 5. Doesn't look like they're trying to pick up the first down. They're just trying to kill clock. 3:33 left to go. Mahomes will get one more attempt here. Mahomes, if the Detroit Lions can convert this, which again, if the defense gives up a 5+ yard run here, they're unserious. But if they're going to throw it, that's a different conversation. Will Goff throw this ball here on third down and 5 to try and convert here? Here we go. Goff is going to hand it off, and the Chiefs defense makes a stop. So it looks like Goff and the offense decided to be conservative here and play to kill as much time as possible. 3 minutes left to go in this game. They obviously are going to punt the football, and Mahomes will get one last chance to win the game. They're not doing no running. Is he going to go for this? Yo! They're going to go for this. The Detroit Lions are going to go for this on offense. They're going to go for this. This could immensely backfire here. If they don't convert this first down, Mahomes is going to have plenty of opportunity to win this game because he'll start at his own 45. Goff takes the snap. Goff looking. The ball is knocked down. Why did they take the risk? Why did they take the risk? So now Mahomes gets to start at the 45-yard line with 2.5 to go and 3 timeouts to win the game. Why did they go for this here? Why? Oh my God. And where the hell was Goff going with that ball? Where the hell was Goff going with that ball? I'm telling you, he was looking for the slant, but there was 2 defenders there. That could have been picked off. Wow. First down and 10 here for the Chiefs. 2.5 left to go. Mahomes, play action. He's looking, going downfield. Tony! Bro, are you going to catch something today? You're wide open. Catch the football, dude. What are you doing? Are you going to catch something today? What is he doing? Tony, Mahomes is going to get tired of this guy. What are you doing? Second down and 10. Mahomes looking, firing, flag, caught first down. Flag on the play. What's this flag going to be? Is this going to be on the offense? Holding on the offense. Mahomes can't catch a break right now. Mahomes can't catch a break. Oh my God. You have a wide open Kadarius Toney. He can't catch the ball. Next play, holding takes away the first down. Wow. Mahomes is in for it, man, this season. Mahomes is in for it this season. Travis Kelce cannot erase all this nonsense. He'll help, but Travis Kelce is not erasing all this nonsense. They got a lot of work. They got a lot of work to do because this is ridiculous. Second down and 20, 2:19 left to go. I cannot believe this, man. They got a lot of work to do. Second and 20, Mahomes takes a snap, fires over the middle. It's dropped again. I mean, what do you do here? What do you do here? What do you do? Third down and 20. If you're Mahomes, what do you do here? They got 3 timeouts. Wow. I mean, there's just nothing here. Mahomes is going to lose his mind with this receiving core, man. Look at this, man. Look at this. He's half a step away. Mahomes looks sick and tired of this. Mahomes looks like he's so done with this receiving core. They need Travis Kelce back. This receiving core is about to put this man through the ringer. Now you know how Lamar Jackson feels. Third down and 20. Mahomes looking, firing deep. It is nearly picked off, incomplete. Wow. This is a mess. This is a mess. The Chiefs' offense is a mess. 2:09 left to go in this game. The Chiefs still have 3 timeouts, but they're going to have to rely on their defense to make a stop. I mean, this is just pathetic. Mahomes, you have a man there. It's just not enough. The defense was too good. The coverage was there. It should have been a pick. It really should have been a pick. Andy Reid says, screw it. I mean, we're already down as much as we are. 4th down and 20. Let's see what we can do. Who the hell? They jumped again, and there was no flag. There it is. Finally, this right tackle has been jumping all game. This right tackle has been jumping all game. How many times are you going to jump, man? The refs finally call it. He's been jumping the entire game. Look at this dude. He's done this 5 times now. He keeps jumping. When are you going to get in rhythm, man? Holy crap. On a 4th and 20, you're not in sync? 4th and 25. Mahomes is just going to have to yeet it downfield. Here we go. Mahomes. Will he get it off? Mahomes is going to roll to his right, roll to his left, throw, incomplete. Once again, another receiver couldn't make the catch, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. This is a wrap, man. This is a wrap. The Lions are about to pull off an upset. The Lions are about to pull off an upset, man.
2 minutes left in KC. No Kelsey.
Wow.
Down one. And the Lions take win one. Back to the Motor City.
This is wild.
You don't have to keep tabs on rotating categories.
This is the only rotating I care about.
It does the work for you. Earn cash back.
The Chiefs, oh my God.
With the City Custom Cash Card.
Mahomes is in for it this season, bro, because this receiving core is, woo! This receiving core is crazy. Kadarius Toney single-handedly cost them this game.
Switch to Dawn Platinum. It powers through and removes 99%
Kadarius Toney single-handedly cost this team the game.
behind.
I mean, I don't know what to say. This guy has been trash. He's been garbage. Has he made a catch today? Has he made a catch today? Chiefs are going to get all the smoke this year. With this receiving core, absolutely. I'm so into it right now. This feels like when we played the Chiefs. I know how you feel, man. This is crazy. Kadarius Toney single-handedly cost him the game. If he would have made that catch, the pick six wouldn't have happened. And if he made that catch there again, they wouldn't have been in the situation they are. Kadarius Toney played like garbage today. Wow. He's cost them this game. If you're looking at any receiver that's cost him, his inability to catch the ball gave up a pick six and gave up a big play that could have helped them. Now you have to rely on your defense. You have all 3 timeouts. You have all 3 timeouts. The 2-minute warning just happened. You have all 3 timeouts. If the Lions get a first down, the game is over. If they're already in field goal range. So if you give up a field goal, it doesn't matter. But it's all about this defense making a stop. If you make a stop and get the ball back to Mahomes, you'll get another try at this. Even though this receiving core has been frustrating. At least Valdez-Scantlin's doing his job. You gotta like what you see from Valdez-Scantling. You gotta like what you see from the other tight end. He's been doing his job. But this dude, Toney, oh my God! Kadarius Toney cost him the game tonight. Kadarius Toney, you cannot tell me this dude did not cost him the game tonight. If he would have, all he needed to do was catch the ball, and they're not in this position. He dropped at least 3 passes. The first one he dropped caused a pick six. The second one he dropped could have been a first down. The third one he dropped was during the most crucial moment of the game, and he's wide open. Dude, can you catch a football? Like, why do they have you here? This dude was awful tonight. The Lions need a first down to win the game. And the Chiefs' run defense has been awful today. Look at that push. Look at that push by the offensive linemen of the Lions. So the first timeout is going to be used by Kansas City. Obviously, if the Lions get a first down, the game is over, and the upset of the week happens right off the bat. Kansas City's in trouble. Yes, we know what Travis Kelce brings to the table, but if you have receivers that are dropping passes, what do you do with that? I mean, Kadarius Toney literally is failing to catch the ball. 3 times he's had opportunities, and he just failed. He failed to catch it on a first down. He failed to catch it, which led to a pick six. And then during the biggest moment of the game, he's wide open. He can't catch the ball. 2nd and 5. If they give up a first down, the game is over. Oh my God, Montgomery was so close to breaking through, bro. Oh my God. Someone literally had to hold this man. He was so close to breaking through and ending this game. 3rd down here for the Detroit Lions. 1:47 left to go. Kansas City's going to use their 2nd timeout. If the Lions pick up a first down here, the game is over. If I'm Detroit, this is 4 down territory. If I'm Detroit, this is 4 down territory. I'm not kicking no damn field goal and giving the ball back to Mahomes. If I'm Detroit, it's 4 down territory. I want to end this game here. So it's 4 down territory. I don't care how you feel about it. It's 4 down territory. Someone's got a sign that says Goff is undefeated versus Mahomes. That's crazy behavior. Well, if they pick up this first down, he'll be 2-0 against Mahomes. 3rd down and 2. I'm going for it on 4th down. This is 4th down territory. I'm not about to kick no damn field goal. For what? Montgomery got the 1st down and ultimately will end the game. That's the game, ladies and gentlemen. That's the game. Mahomes is disgusted with this team. Week 1 and already this team looks like a mess. You see the Travis Kelce effect? Oh, it's going to be in sync this year. That guy needs to be 100% if they have any chance of doing something. These receivers ain't it, Chief. The receivers ain't it. The run defense without Chris Jones is terrible. They're in trouble, bro. The Chiefs are legitimately in trouble. Even if somehow Kansas City gets the ball back, there's not going to be much time left. They're obviously going to need a touchdown here, and you're going to need some Mahomes magic to pull this off, and I'm not sure if you're going to get that today. My God, what a disgraceful performance. The Lions come in and pull off the upset against the Kansas City Chiefs. Their defense shut down Mahomes and this receiving core and held them to 20 points. The game is pretty much set. Winning formation, you take a couple knees, and you call it a day. The Detroit Lions just pulled off the upset of the year in Week 1. They just beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Wow. Wow, man.
The only time you can get a ticket for a Lions game this year is when they're on the road.
That's right.
That's it. You've got to be happy for this team. You've got to be happy.
The Lions just pulled off the upset of the season.
Old school techniques with modern play design. And they are a football team that really just wants to get physical. And Mike, I'm going to say it again. There were some scuffles down there sort of at the end of the first half. And that's what this team kind of feeds off. And certainly when you add a C.J. Gardner-Johnson and some of those players. But watch the reaction now of this football team.
Wow. The upset of the week, arguably the upset of the season. The Lions just made a statement in Week 1. That's the game, man. The Detroit Lions go into Kansas City and take down Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. What a game. Guys, I got nothing left to say. Congratulations to the Detroit Lions for coming in here and pulling off the upset of the week, maybe even the upset of the year. Mahomes, welcome to Lamar Jackson's world. Exactly. Now you're going to know how it feels to have receivers that constantly disappoint you. Now you're going to know how it feels to have an offensive line that doesn't protect you. Have fun, Mahomes. It should be an interesting season for you. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you stopping by. Football is back. This was a great game. Great way to start the season with an upset. We start the season with an upset. Wow, amazing. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you stopping by. I'm going to call it a day here. Once again, congratulations to the Detroit Lions for pulling off the upset of the week, making a statement on Thursday Night Football, and showing that we mean business this year. We are legit. With that being said, guys, that's all I've got, and I'm out of here, man. Peace out.